Ah, yes. Ah, yes. A beautiful, hot, warm, sunny summer day, right? No, we had a heat wave. And then, I don't know. After the heat wave, it rained all day today. But we said, fuck it, let's do some grilling. Our grills might be coming to an end. So we got the grill going. Let's see here. All right. So, we got plenty of kindling. And there we go. Now, because we got a lot of shit to do, and maybe I'll show you in a bit, either this stream or I'll do another stream. We rented a dumpster.
That we did.
We threw quite a bit of shit away.
Oh, yes.
We still have a lot of shit to do.
Yes.
We found, we're going to try something new. People, we'll have to repeat this again. People have mentioned, did you ever put a cast iron skillet on the ground? No, the answer is never. But again, we're talking about, grandmama. Yeah. There's just shit from my mother's mother that my mother inherited and just kept it. Our mother never used it. She held on to it, but she's like, I got my own frying pans. I don't want my mother's shit. When she moved out, she left behind all her mother's shit. So these are very old 1940s, probably World War II era. We're going to try this because this should be the one that's heavy as hell. Like in, those old cartoons, bashing them over the head with it. That should go in the grill, but we'll do that last. What do we have here? Why don't we've already pre-seasoned. And I wanted to say, we didn't make spice melange. I got all the ingredients, but I don't have time. The next best thing, this is McCormick garlic and onion, black pepper, and sea salt. It's not quite our spice melange. There's no oregano. But also, the mix is different. It's not the way we'd mix it. And
the color is different.
The color, you were like, do they use food coloring?
It's yellow.
Because it's like but right now, we don't want to make more spice melange.
No, we're just going to.
So we're going to, poor man. This is the closest thing, but this doesn't taste like and maybe, we buy different, garlic and onion, different. It's like, but this is close enough for now. So I've pre-seasoned, what are these?
New York strip steaks.
And they came 2 to a pack for about $20 a piece.
22, yeah.
So these are like $10 a steak. We figured, fuck it. We also, I saw on a whim, and I decided to get this. What was this called? This we didn't season. This came pre-seasoned.
With Montreal seasoning.
Montreal. What was it? It was
like a London broil. I
think it was a London broil. They had several of these broils pre-seasoned. So I said, we'll try it. I might add some of my fake spice melange, but I figured since we don't have any spice melange, I'm using that fake stuff for this. This is pre-seasoned. We'll see that. We might do these in a bit. Just one thing of spare ribs. But I also wanted to do, might not do it all. We got some string beans. We got these are potatoes, creamer potatoes, yellow. So we want to try. I put some olive oil. I put some salt and some of the pseudo spice melange.
Yes.
And what do we have here? Oh, a lot of people here. Hello, Horsehead and Eric Draven. How are you two? There's just 2 people here. That's fine. Anyway, going through old shit. Ah, yes. A Slice of Summer. Cookbook 91. So 1991, that was 35 years ago. So just shit sitting around. I'm like, huh. Like I said, it was very hot here. It was like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then 4th of July was it's like an all-American hot summer. 4th of July or sesquicentennial. So it was a nice 4th of July, hot as hell. We were moving shit, sweating our asses off, did that. And then, Sunday was hot too. The weather broke Sunday night into Monday. And we had to scramble. We had to bring shit in. We emptied our garage with these old metal shelving units, which it took us several days. Finally took them to the scrapyard.
Yes.
They gave me a beautiful, I'll show you, nice fresh money. Here, hold this. Sure, actually, turn towards me. These are nice new bills. Because the stuff, my father had this old, metal. I'll show you some pictures in the stream. This old cabinet. He had a bunch of shelves. I didn't bother taking them apart. A bunch of shelves with tools and shit on them. And he didn't know. We were cleaning them off. So cleared them all off. I went to hose them off. Yeah, I fit what I could in the van.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to rent an actual box
truck. Yeah.
What we got for this was how much weight was this? Price. $6.50. Is it $6.50? I got $14.30 for. Where does it tell me the weightage? I saw this before. It's hard to read this.
Yeah.
310. It tells you the in and out. You can explain to them real quick. When you go, you drive onto a scale, right?
Yeah, we drove onto a scale.
It weighs the whole everything in the vehicle. Then you go to the back, this big junkyard. you empty only the stuff they take, and then when you leave, you go on the scale a second time.
Yes.
And the difference, the stuff you were allowed to, like, you can't dump wooden furniture. It's all metals and shit. But anyway, so those are some pretty big, heavy shelving units.
Yeah, I know.
5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So for $14, and they gave me a quarter and a nickel. How much was it altogether? It was a 14, 30. The only cool thing about the quarter, it was a brand new, I guess, celebrate the
250.
250 quarter. So I guess, okay, that's fitting. The day after the 4th of July, is it the 5th or
The 6th.
6th? Whatever. Right around, And also, when we were going through the said shelves, like I said, A Slice of Summer, Cookbook 91, we found some very old lighter fluid, that my father probably didn't know he had. So we just used it up just now. A caution combustible. I don't even know what brand this is. Manufactured by Linwo Industries. I have no idea. Basically made in Canada. This was just sitting on a shelf probably since 1991, if not earlier. And so might as well use that up. So we used it up. We can add some here. Let's add a little more kindling. I think this is burning nicely. We had plenty of kindling. We were burning up old. I found much of my father's old, forms and shit he doesn't need. Look at that. That's a beautiful. Actually, it's here. And I call them shredlin. When I got the shredder here. So yes, Cookbook Summer 91 and some lighter fluid from 1991. 35-year-old kindling here. But I was also shredding some stuff. And I don't have to use it all, but it was my brother had the great idea. He said, "Hey, I was shredding some stuff last night." He's always going, "You're such a lazy fuck." I'm like, "Well, I shredded a bunch of stuff." And he just said just now, he said, "You got some of the hands of shreds." And so look at that. That's beautiful. I know. I don't know. Look at that.
There it goes.
35 years. That cookbook and that lighter fluid. But we still have so much shit to do. And now, why don't we tell them what happened yesterday? Yesterday, we pulled out from the garage. We pulled out those old shelving units.
Yes.
We still have a few left. I'll show them on the side. We got rid of most of them. I took pictures. That giant, gun and fishing cabinet my father had. We threw out all his waders, his old tackle, all this shit he had in there. Yeah. A couple of the shelves. There's still a big shelf. I'll show you the shelves. We fit as much as we could in the van. But the problem was, because we took it out, why don't you show them the hose? Remember, I always use a hose when I grill because safety, and I'm accident prone. Show them.
Very low pressure. You see that, Starlings? This is it, and it's turned all the way. As we were emptying the garage.
But we had taken this very same hose, stretched it just to the side there. I wanted to hose off. The old units had, spider webs and cobwebs. So we're hosing them off, and you can tell them the story. Tell them the story.
We're hosing them off. And then...
Take that. Oh, look, that's a great glow. Great glow. Yes. Hosing them off.
Hosing them off, and then we heard this whistling sound coming from inside the house. So we both went in. I went upstairs. She was downstairs. Kind of sounded like it was coming from the bathroom, so we went downstairs.
It almost sounded like a very faint smoke detector.
Yeah.
Like a whistling smoke detector-y sound.
So yeah, we went down. We thought it was maybe the water heater or something with the water pipes. So we're in the basement, and we hear the noise, and we're like, what the hell do we do? So we went over to the main, the pressure relief valve, and we closed it.
Explain. We have municipal water, city water. We don't have a well. This is the water that comes from the town. And it comes in through the street, a main on the street, comes in buried underground, comes in through the basement. And the first kill switch is called the PRV, pressure release valve. And I remember I went to shut that off, and the PRV just kept spinning around. It wouldn't do anything. It was spinning left, spinning right. The PRV did nothing. So my brother, the next one up, that lever, there's after the PRV, you got the main PRV, then you got like a little side piece if you want to test something there, like a little side, and then the next main, so there's basically two ways to call for water to the whole house.
Yes.
So I was trying to mess with the PRV, which kept turning indefinitely, which it should not do. You killed the water to the house.
Yes.
You can tell them what happened.
And then,
it's all one problem.
Yeah, so once we killed the water, the whistling noise stopped. And we said, okay, I guess it's fixed. So then I turned the valve back on, and he turned his valve. And ever since that, we have very, very weak to no water pressure.
We shut the water off. It killed the whistling. We put the water back on. It turned back on. You turn the lever, no problem. The lever is parallel to the pipe. It's back on. But the valve, which was fucked up from the get-go, I know a few years back, the water company came out, and they came in the basement. And they installed some kind of new smart meter. Some shit. I don't know if they fucked something up, but I'm thinking, why is this valve? The PRV is the knob. Yeah. I'm like, why is this turning indefinitely? Something's not right. Are you trying? It was like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So I think something was fucked up to begin with, but it's almost like, are we cursed? We can't even get out. I need the hose to hose shit off. We gotta get this house. I can't tell the landlord who wants to kick me out. Oh, got to do a major expense because it's like now it's like. But you said he might get his wish. We might have to move out sooner.
Exactly. Since we don't have water, we might.
We have some with very low pressure.
Yes.
You said the trickle of the hose. We still have water, but it's
very weak.
So what are the strong?
So Horsehead says we had crazy issues with our water. When we moved at once, we thought we'd turn the water off, but we hadn't. So what was going on? Was it the house you left or your brand new house?
Take a look at that. That looks good.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That's a nice glow.
I hope we didn't over lighter fluid. Plus,
no, we're going to Pam it.
That fluid from 30 some odd years ago, that was just sitting there. Probably, I think it was about half full. I think about half of it, probably, my father probably used a quarter once upon a time. Yeah. The other quarter evaporated over the decades. But you said maybe it was more powerful because back then, I've noticed like fantastic, the spray, it's like freaking watered down shit now. When I was a kid, that used to be very like nasty. Chemical. Hydrogen peroxide is much more milder. Maybe they lighter fluid today is much more mild, or maybe from sitting for 30 some odd years, it got more combustible than it would have been new. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it says this was at his old house
in Texas.
Yeah, he went to disconnect the washer and water started spraying everywhere.
Interesting. All right. I'm gonna put this down. Should I put this down season side down or up?
Up.
We'll start with this one by itself. Then we'll do two New York steaks, ribeye steaks or strip steaks.
New York strip steaks.
Well, look at that glow. I know Gritty, if he's here, he's like, with a propane grill, you close it. But with a charcoal grill, you leave it open. And I'm like, dude, you see this wind blowing? But that's another reason, tell them real quick, why I wanted to stream grill today. It was your idea, but I said, you're right, because even though it's overcast and shitty and rainy, because we don't have water pressure, this is actually the best day to grill. Less chance of a fire.
Exactly.
God forbid someone goes in flames, I don't have the hose power to put it out. You know what I mean? So the deck catches fire, or remember that one time the plant caught fire? And I wonder if that burning actually inspired the Virginia creeper.
Yes.
It's really creeping. Look at this. It's coming to get, look at this. It's coming to get you.
It's coming to get me.
So I figured because it's overcast, this is the best day. Like I said, the past 4 or 5 days were hot as hell, about 100 degrees, very sunny, very summertime. We had a very all-American 4th of July. But then today, last night, the weather broke. And now, you see, take a look. It's like the Pacific Northwest today. I'm in a flannel.
I know.
Yesterday, I was sweating my ass off just to T-shirt and shorts.
Yeah.
So now, what a difference 24 hours makes.
Yes.
Let's let that cook. I'll flip it in a minute. Let's cover it up. We'll have a little seat.
Yes.
I'm covering this because the wind keeps on.
Yeah.
That, buddy, that's a great. It took a while.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was that old lighter fluid or we just had plenty of kindling.
Yeah.
Even the kindling, some of that stuff was old, like old paperwork.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe had the chemical. Who knows? It took a while, but that's some damn good. Yeah.
Yes.
So, talk to the starlings. I'll be right back.
All right, starlings. Yes. Yeah, let me see why not. All right. All right. So how do I?
Have a seat. I said sit down.
Whoops.
We can't afford a fire, can we?
Yeah, the lid just fell off.
This grill is kind of warped. It's getting more and more warped.
Yeah.
See, I pulled it back so it wouldn't be too close.
Yeah, we were thinking we might ultimately hose out this grill and take it to the metal recycling place as well.
I love it. Wait, where's the beer? Here's mine.
Right there.
Here's yours.
Oh, mine's right there. Starlings aren't saying much.
That's fine. Who cares?
That's okay, yes.
This is mostly for us. This might be one of our last grills.
Yeah, I know.
But we're going to try it. Yes. Hopefully we have enough. I'm starting with it. I'm starting with that one. What was it? It was a London broil, a very thin London broil that came pre-seasoned. What do they call it?
Montreal spice.
Montreal spice. Okay. Then I'm going to do 2 at a time. These were expensive. These are like 10, 11 bucks a piece, but they look delicious. I said, fuck it. I'm going to do 2 at a time of these. I'm not sure if time will permit for that. Depends on the weather and how much you feel, but we can get some more kindling. But I want to try this. Everyone keeps going on about a cast iron skillet on the grill, so we'll try that. Okay. Did Horse answer your damn question about
He just, I guess, he said he wanted to move the washer, but he didn't disconnect the water first, so water was spraying everywhere. That's just a mistake.
That's okay.
Yeah.
There's that's called human error. failing to be a responsible adult. And of all the people here, of all the people watching me, you of all people, Mr. Family Man, no, but these things do happen. I know you get flustered running around. No, I had this. My problem is the opposite. I don't know what caused that whistling. First, my brother was like, "Is it the toilet? Is it with a sink?" I went downstairs. I'm like, "No, this is clearly coming from the basement. It's not a smoke detector. It's the pipes." And sometimes things like this can happen. I don't know why though, because maybe I had never heard this sound before.
No. Yeah.
We were outside. Maybe the hose, maybe stretching the hose around the side did something, but it was making this very it almost sounded like a very faint smoke detector, but it wasn't an alarm. It was the whistling in the pipe. And you should be able to kill the main valve and turn it back on without incident. Killing the main valve solved the problem. Oh, then again, if we had full pressure, maybe we'd still have that problem. It might be sediment. And again, these are homeowner or home occupier problems I don't want. I want to rent a fucking apartment or condo. I'm so sick of this. It's almost like am I cursed? We're finally cleaning shit up. We're getting stuff. We can't even get out of here. We can't even have like one more month before something goes wrong. Because I can't contact the landlord and say, "Hi, we have another major home repair." It's going to piss him off more. He wanted us out months ago. But fuck it. Part of me says fuck him, but I got to be tactful. Which is very hard for me as a fucking spurg, as you may or may not know. Tact is not one of my strong suits. I can be an asshole. I'm not tactful. People think I'm malicious. I'm not. I have a way of getting upset and spurging out, but I'm trying to live in peace and just coexist with the landlord until we can get the fuck out of here. Valve close to the street. Well, they might do things differently in different areas. Where I am, the street valve. Okay. Is it city water? I'm assuming it's city water, municipal water. You got a line. The water main is usually along the street. The first valve, each house has their own valve. Here they're buried. You can't just access that valve. You would have to get permission from the township or the city, permission from the water company. That's the main. So technically the very first kill switch, you've got the main public water line going up and down the street. The main kill switch is on the street for each house has one, but they're buried. Now, maybe in Texas, yours are above ground. Congratulations, good for you. If they were, I'd hope they'd at least be secure, because in theory, anyone can come along and shut your fucking water off. But so the very, very first valve per household is located by the main water line, but it's usually buried. And even if it's not, you're not supposed to touch it. The first one you can access it's often in the basement, or if you have a ground level, it's in your utility room. It's whatever comes in from between the first knob or the first switch or whatever you want to call it by the main line, however big a yard you have, into your house. Wherever it enters the house, there's the main kill switch. It's called the PRV, pressure release valve. The PRV, or it was the main shutoff valve. Sometimes it varies. The kill switch is where it comes into the actual home. And you should be able to turn that on and off without incident. But apparently ours is fucked up, which makes sense because this house is over 40 years old and this asshole never put any work. We're finding pieces of roof tiles and siding and shit, shingles. Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah. Tony wants to know if you still love him, Brucey.
I'm going to say I do. I'm being generous, Totem.
But we're going to try in a little bit. We're going to try the cast iron skillet with some potatoes. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a sip of beer and flip. And you're tired because past couple days you have to go to work. Then you come home.
Yes, to this guy.
And we got to do projects. That's okay. All right. Again, this came pre-spiced. It's looking okay. Add a little Pamela. Over here, just now. There we go. How's this look? It's looking cooking, but not quite yet. Should I add some sea salt or something? Just fuck it. We'll try it.
Try this as it is.
And I know Gritty's going to say, leave it open. It's a charcoal grill, but the wind is blowing. It's better off just covering it. I leave a little. It's not total. You got the air holes here. Because it rained, it was all muck and sludge, but that was actually a good thing. Because once I cleaned it all out, my hands are disgusting. Couldn't really wash them off very well. After I cleaned off the sludge, the bottom of the grill, despite a bit of moisture, was totally clean. It was immaculate. So there's plenty of great airflow from the bottom, and you got the holes on top. But I'll leave a little. It's 90%, 95% covered. But I got to cover it because the wind keeps picking up. See, you wouldn't realize the past, honestly, what day did it start? Today's what, Monday?
Monday, yes.
What day was it? Wednesday the heat picked up?
Yeah.
Not quite a week from, it's about 5 days.
Yes.
It was in the 90s, over 100 a few days. It was bitterly hot. I didn't mind it. It was one of those things where I didn't feel hot, have a beer, have a tea.
Yeah,
I didn't feel hot, but you don't realize until you start sweating. And we were trying to do it, like you sweat much quicker than you would. So it wasn't, you know, they were talking about,
There was no humidity really. It was just just hot days.
Right, no humidity, just very hot. And then last night, it cooled off a bit, but then it got more humid. You said yesterday was going to, and then the rain let up and it broke and it rained. I mean, it was heavy. I was sleeping this morning. Heavy rains coming down like 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning. It was like heavy rain. Yeah, you just get to work okay?
I got to work okay. When I left, it was just kind of like a drizzle. There was on and off rain today, as I can see the clouds and the wind and the trees.
I should take note, just like our founding fathers did. I should take note of what you starlings are saying. Now hold on. For those who are into feet, Brosy's going to take a shoe and sock off. And I'm going to see if he gets any sensation. All right, who's into legs? It's all, I found this just on the guy. It's like, it's very, again, just like I got that quarter. This is very, I can picture, you know, John Adams or Thomas Jefferson or, you know, Madison writing the Federalist Papers. So we really are having a very American, you know.
4th of July week.
Do you like what the maybe I can try. Okay, behind the ear. Who's into ears? All right, so wait. And yeah, my camera was low, the battery, but we'll see how long this lasts. Then let's see. Able access it. We just hadn't ever touched it in 5 years. It was below ground, right? But with a hatch that made it. That's interesting because here it's heavily buried, and I don't know. In your case, maybe different states have different laws, or maybe even different municipalities or counties. They wouldn't want you accessing it. Well, you know, in Jersey, you got to get a permit for everything. You'd have to contact the water company, the town. It would have to be all approval. You know, this is a big thing here in Jersey. Call before you dig. We can't access that, but that's not the point. And that's what I'm afraid of. I don't think the problem is the main switch, the main valve by the street. That's not the problem. I could see some asshole scummy plumber saying that it is, because that's very expensive. And the landlord will want to kick us out for sure. It's not the main valve. Something went wrong with the entry valve into the house, whatever you want to call it, the PRV or the main shutoff valve in the basement. Not so the street. We know the city water is working fine. Everyone else here is water. I think the valve that goes under the front yard is fine. But I didn't break it. It was fucked up to begin with, and this problem just caused it to give way. It's like we couldn't wait another fucking month so we can get out of here, and then the straw can break the needle's back or whatever, or the camel's back. Or the straw that broke the camel's back. Well, I was thinking the other one. Only a camel can pass through the eye of a needle. I'm getting two idioms confused. Is it true you sprayed Brosy? Did I spray you? Totem's asking. Spray you with what?
Sprayed me when and with
what?
Clarify.
Just now with the Pam?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's not the main valve. And, I just hope we don't have to contact the water company and have it shut off. I hope it doesn't come to that. But we'll see what happens. But tomorrow I got my Social Security call. So I called some plumbers, and one guy wants to come give me a free estimate. But I'm like, I got to call at 11 o'clock, sometime thereabout, maybe earlier, maybe later. I'm getting my call from Social Security over a month and a half. Back in May, I applied, sent them all that paperwork and shit. Now the phone call is coming tomorrow. And I'm like, I don't want people trying to call or knock on my door if I'm talking to Social Security. In fact, where's Eric Draven? Tell me about this call. Earlier with, what is he saying? Laffy, earlier with your, I can't understand that. With bug spray. We don't have bug. I don't have bug. Do we have bug spray?
No.
He's got, because he had that rash. Oh, well, let's take a look at Brosy's rash. He had that rash. Remember I took him to Medicare, or what do you call it? The emergency urgent care. They gave him pills. But before that, he was trying to let's take a look.
You can still see some big marks, but it's gone.
You were spraying that with some kind of, what was it?
Anti-itch
stuff. No, bug spray. What the hell are you talking about? We don't have any bug spray. Don't like the bugs here, but the bugs like me. Don't like the sludge. But Horse says it looks better. Let's move it over. All right. Cool side for another minute or so. And just a little one thing of Pam. Let's go. Flames going. If we have to add more lighter fluid, I will. We'll do this one by itself, and I'll do 2 steaks. There we go. As long as we still got plenty of fire down below. That's perfect.
What are we gonna put this on?
Oh, we'll find something. Maybe a platter plate. We also found. We'll tell them in a minute. Maybe we'll show them. going through the garage, Horse, you were right. It was cathartic dumping stuff in the dumpster. In fact, I think we'll keep these 2 chairs. My brother got these for free, and they're very nice. This one, we used to have like 6 of these. They broke over time. In fact, last year, I think we still had 3 left. One broke out on stream. I don't know where it was. I sat down. My brother was sitting on one, no problems. We switched seats at one point. I sat down in the exact same chair, and the whole bottom gave way. This is the sole survivor of those 6 chairs. Even last year, we still had a couple survivors. This is the sole survivor, but it's weird. Even though he's still pretty sturdy, he's getting lichen growing on him. Nothing else. There's no lichen growing on the plastic, so it's almost like the material is starting to give way. So this might go in the dumpster next. It was very cathartic. But I said, listen, we're not going to hoard, but if we find things we could use, and we found, what did we find? We found some old, like saucers and teacups, didn't need them, in the trash. But there were also some bowls and plates. I'm like, we need bowls and plates, but I don't want to dirty them yet because A, the water pressure's fucked up, and B, when I get out of here. But I found some nice porcelain plates that we're going to use because if we can use them, keep them. We're always running out of plates and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're going to keep the plates. We threw out the saucers. I did find one little sugar bowl. I'm like, we do need a sugar bowl. I kept a sugar bowl. The others I threw out. So a sugar bowl and some like plates and some some regular like soup bowls, which we will keep. So much shit went in the shit can. The weight difference between me and my brother? Is Horse asking? A lot at this point. I've gotten fat. I'm a fat fuck.
That's about eating all these steaks and whatnot.
Are you over 200?
No.
Okay, well, I'm over 200. We'll leave it at that.
Okay, wow.
And we don't talk stones in America. 2 stone. What the fuck that means? Makes me think of Bush, 16 stone. Like, I don't care about it. We just pounds only. We don't stone things. Pounds and tons. Poundings and tonnage. No stones. We don't do stones. Yeah. Well said, Horse. 6 giblets, 4 different. Yes. Yes, very, like, huh? If I lift that, add more lighter fluid, or add more briquettes, I will. Also, I went to the unit last year. Remember I told you I got a bunch of these are on sale. This is, I brought this home from the unit, was in the garage, it was fine. These are the ones I had here, and they look pretty, you know, I left these out in the weather, maybe a little dry, but these look, this bag looks soaked, so these are the ones I left out. I don't know if they'll dry or not, but I said, let's get a new bag. That one was inside. Those might be going in the dumpster. Or I'll just dump them in the back or something, because well, Totem, you're misspelling the word ton. That might be how the British spell it. But in the English language, it's simply T-O-N. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. You can look up that old song, 16 tons. I can't answer. Let's see here. It's a ton. JT, I'm glad you've come out. JT is admitting he's gay. Good for you. Let's see here. Laffy wants to know, have you watched The Devil Wears Prada 2? No, I never even saw the first one. But it is amazing because Anne Hathaway is my age. Okay, so when the first movie came out, I was like 20-something. Now I'm 40-something. It's amazing how time flies. Never saw either of those movies, but it's amazing thinking like, wow, Anne Hathaway, she's my age. And now she's what? It's like 20 years later. That was 20 years ago. Because I do remember when the first movie came out, never saw it, but on the TV, the big, Meryl Streep asks Hathaway something, and Anne Hathaway starts answering, and Meryl Streep goes, "That's not a question." That was like the scene they would show. So I was saying how like Anne Hathaway's my age, and that was 20 years ago. Yeah. So it's like that's the way I talk about these kids. It's one thing to look back. If you're in your 30s, you can look back 10 years ago, or maybe even 20 years ago you were a kid. When you can go back in time 2+ decades, and you were an adult. Yes, it's like time really. That's what I'm getting at. It's not just like, I'm 29. I remember when I was 9. I remember that's great. But 20 years ago you were 9. 20 years ago I was like 24. So it's like I was an adult then. It's like once you get to a certain age. But anyway,
exactly.
Let's take a look. We got a platter plate here. Oh, where's the tongs? Yeah, that's. I forget what you said. It sounded like a question. That's not a question. Like to show. Yeah, I think it's good. So why is it so like purpley red on the bottom? All right. I put the other ones on. Well, you can. Does that still work? You need a new.
I think it works.
Thank you, horse. Totem doesn't know what a ton is, but he doesn't know what a ton is, but he's spelling it the British way, TONNE, and we're telling him you might not know what it is.
Is that a metric ton versus a TON?
I have no idea. I think the British spell it that way regardless. But remember the song? You load 16 tons. What do you get? Yeah.
Get another day older.
I'll let you do this. Yeah, spray a little and we'll carry these over. Do you have to add some lighter fluid? Or do you think the pan? No, I think we got enough. We got enough flame. Enough flamage. Oh, there he is. Speak of Satan himself. Gritty's here. Oh, Gritty. Nice. We had nice hot weather for the past 5 days. Last night we had storms. Now it looks like Oregon or Washington State. It's chilly. It's overcast. It's windy. I know you say don't put the lid on, but I kind of have to because I'll put all 4 on, or is it?
Yeah, all 4. 2 on that side, 2 on this.
I have to put the lid on because the wind picks up and it puts the flame out. So I know Gritty's going to say, no, you close the lid if it's propane, but for charcoal, you got to leave the lid off. And you feel the wind blowing. You see the Virginia creeper, moving. It's like, all right, let's add a little more Pam. We'll move it around. All right, let's take this on. Yeah. And these are, what were these? These were strips.
New York strip steaks.
I'm a strip, yep. Good. I wanted to get you, I love when you're like a maestro. Very good. We got plenty of kindling. I think the briquettes have a nice glow to them. Yes. Let's cover that up and see what happens. And the fat from the steak should also add. Yes. And so I'm covering it because of the wind.
Yes.
Air holes are open. Bottom's open. There was a lot of sludge. I had to get the sludge out. But the good news is it was nice and clean, immaculate. But I'm going to leave a little. What about?
Yeah,
yes. This is 90-95% closed.
Correct,
between the air holes and that should be, just because the wind is picking up, and I don't want to jeopardize the flame. And Gritty's going to say, "But no, you got to leave it open because it's charcoal." No, I don't want it. Jesus Christ! He's going to give me a science lesson. Okay, give me a lesson about the wind, man. It's actually picking up. But yeah, so we have This came pre-seasoned. I think it was a London broil, although it's kind of a thin broil.
Montreal seasoning.
Montreal, see where that means.
Starlings, what is Montreal seasoning? Let us know.
We don't have our spice melange. We have the poor man's version, but I did the steaks with that. We may or may not get to. I should have bought 2 of these. We only got 1, but maybe we'll go back some spare ribs. We're also going to try. Maybe it was you, Gritty. Several of you people have said, "Have you ever put a cast iron skillet on the grill?" And the answer is no, but for the first time, we're going to do that today. Yes. So I got some, I didn't put them all on, some string beans, what do these look, little yellow cream potatoes. Yes. We're just going to I put some olive oil, some some of the fake fake spice melange, this McCormick garlic and onion. It's not quite, it doesn't look like ours, it doesn't quite taste like ours, but close enough. We don't have time to make ours. Yes. There's no oregano, but it's just not the right seasonings, but it's close enough for now. Yes. So I'm going to do that in a bit. But right now, let's get these steaks. And what time is it? 32. We'll give it a couple minutes. Just keep an eye on it.
Right.
Here's what we're going to do. Are we out of beer? I'm going to, we got a little bit. Okay,
It'll top us both off to get some more beer.
That's what I think I should do. Or recycle these, yeah. What are they saying? Anything to move?
Let's see.
It's chilly after 4 or 5 days of 90 plus, 95, over 100, and humidity. Today it's like...
All right, yeah, Horace said you keep the lid on a smoker. That's what you kind of have to do.
I know it's not a smoker, it's charcoal.
Yeah.
Still, the wind...
Yes. All right, off grid. You said he has bad memory. What did he get wrong, or what did he misconstrue? All right, so Horsehead thinks that the first Devil Wears Prada is just okay. Yeah, Laugh You Love, you're close enough.
Laugh You Love saying?
He thinks you're 45 and I'm 41.
Close enough. You're in the ballpark.
Oh. So Grit is saying, I never told him it's better to keep the top off when charcoal
Yes,
grilling.
you said charcoal music because it's fun.
I only told him it heats up faster.
Maybe there was a misunderstanding, but I'm not totally making it. There was some basic.
So he says he absolutely making up that my advice is keep it off. I brought it out, yeah. I should have gotten a knife, yeah. Oh, whoops.
You want to try a piece, right?
Yeah, I guess. It's cool enough. Yeah, okay, so you're saying he misconstrued something and is now purporting it to be a fact. Yeah, that can be very annoying, very frustrating.
See the wind?
Oh, yeah.
You can see the smoke is blowing this way. You look at it like it's almost entirely covered this way. See that? The wind is blowing.
Should I bring that inside? Yes.
No. You might need to use. Might do like ketchup or barbecue sauce.
So he's going to try this Montreal whatever thing. And yes, he is a spurg.
It's a little dry.
Kept it on too long.
I don't care for the seasoning. It's not. It doesn't taste like lighter fluid or charcoal. You got it's grilled. A little overdone. I don't know what the seasoning was. This Montreal seasoning.
There's
something I don't like. It's drowning out the taste of the meat. You can try in a minute.
Sure. Yeah.
I will flip those here. Go ahead and flip them. On camera.
My mistake. Thought you wanted me to flip the camera back to me.
Cooking, not really.
I think they're cooking.
These should be delicious.
Yes.
Not our spice melange, but close enough.
And look at that grease fuels the flame. Yes.
Look at that. That's great. Look at the coals. All right, a little temp. Yeah, I think that was left on a little too long. It was a little too thin, the other one. But it doesn't taste like lighter fluid or anything like that. That's not the problem. The problem is it's like, I don't know, there's something in it I don't like. You might like it.
Yes. There we go. And that's the steak there.
Here, you have that. If you want the piece? Good. You tell me what you think. A little dry, a little overdone. Wouldn't be bad with some ketchup or barbecue sauce. The meat itself is fine. Doesn't taste, could have been. It's not burned. There's that sweet spot. It's a little over the sweet spot, but not ruined. It's not burned. It's just
very dry. Yeah.
Very dry. Okay with steak or with the ketchup or steak sauce or barbecue sauce. But there's something in the spice I don't like. Can you taste that?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. That paprika? What am I tasting? There's something in there.
Is it like a mustard?
Nah, there's a mustard too. There's something in there that I wouldn't put on a steak. You can taste that, right? It's like overpowering. You can't even taste the fucking steak. It's like this overpowering something that I would never, ever, ever put in my spice melange. So this would have been okay. A little overdone, not ruined. A little ketchup, a little barbecue sauce. But there's something in the seasoning, the pre-season, that I don't care for. Hello, Thule. I was asking Eric, tomorrow, finally, after a month and a half, I've got my call from Social Security coming in, sometime at 11 in the morning. I was asking for some, anything. Yes, that's correct. Well, you should really say SSA, Social Security Administration, because I'm hoping, can I get on SSI temporarily? If I eventually do qualify for SSDI, fine. But financially, can I get SSI now and then say, hey, we're going to apply to Place to Live and say, hey, I've got, SSI, that's my income. You know what I mean? If I can get SSI and then eventually get SSDI or just stay on SSI, it's like that would be income. Right now, if you go to apply, there's two of you. Well, do you have jobs? You do, I don't. Well, do you have any other source of income? No. So SSI would be like having a job.
Yes. So we need this guy to have income.
So you're worried about calling plumbers because of the low pressure. I don't feel like repeating all this shit for the people just moseying on in now. But yeah, it's like the other day, you shut the main valve off, turn it back on. The water pressure, we can't tell. It's like, how do we tell the landlord this? Cassandra wants to know how the grilling is treating you. Well, they'll find out when we get to everyone's been asking, well, several people have asked, ever put cast iron skillet in the grill? We're going to try it. We're not there yet. Maybe we should do spare ribs and do something. Yeah, in a minute.
So I looked up Montreal. See, it has red pepper flakes. That might be what we're tasting. It also has something called coriander. I don't know if it
might be coriander. Yeah. Cilantro. Yeah, coriander. Might be that. It just comes together here. We're taking the computer.
Just taking another bite.
Actually, let me do this. Put some sea salt on it. Got too dry. It was left in. I don't make the same mistake with that. This is kind of like the test steak.
That's what Eric Draven is asking. Didn't they tell you what the call is going to be about?
No, they said have your checkbook with you. Okay.
All right.
Look at that flame. Not done yet, but it's definitely cooking.
Yeah. Laffy says he's sipping some whiskey. Good for you, Laffy.
How old is he again?
He says he's 21, but
So.
who knows?
Laughing. It might be the coriander and the pepper mixing. It's not that good in my opinion.
No.
All right. There was a cool side.
Next clip. Starting early tonight. Yeah, Horse said we decided to go on a little early because it's a rainy, windy day.
We had to start grilling earlier because, again, the water pressure is broken. It's almost like I'm cursed or like people are watching me. He's finally making progress cleaning out that garage, getting rid of that scrap metal. Let's fuck him up further. Kill the water pressure is all fucked up because we turned it off, turned it back on when the whistling noise, yada, yada, yada. I said, we can't grill on a hot ass day because if we do that, there might be a fire. I won't have the hose to put it out. Because it's overcast, we got the low pressure of the hose. I'll show you in a minute. So, because it's damp and wet, less fire risk. We have to start earlier because it's going to get darker earlier. Go look up at the sky. Yeah.
Horse just said he's talking about himself. It's 4 p.m. and he's starting to drink now.
Oh.
And Laffy says he doesn't drink beer because of too many calories. Laffy, come on, we need more than that.
Laffy, you're doing it to me. A little ketchup or barbecue sauce would be good.
I need something else.
But if we put this on the grill, the grate there, I can take the stuff out. But the pan's going to get so hot, I won't be able to take it off. So this should be the last thing to go on. Mm-hmm. Then do we do these ribs? I don't know. Maybe. We can add some more shreds. But a nice flame, though. The flame is doing quite well. All right, let's have a seat. I'll give it another minute or two and we'll. Hey, where's my candy? My candy. Let's take a look. These assholes are saying, see the wind, how it's billowing everywhere? It's like, oh my God. It's like Cassandra is moving, like us moving out was like a 2-year process and still ongoing. Cassandra will be out like by the end of the month.
Yeah, I know.
It's nice when you have, someone who has like a real serious job and money and play. Yeah. Okay, so we got those. Were they ribeyes? Or what are they called?
New York strip steaks.
Strip steaks are going. I don't want to ruin them because they're expensive.
Exactly.
But I don't want to be underdone, so we'll.
Do we get another platter plate? Just put them on that one.
What would you prefer? You should have brought out all the plates. Just bring them all out. There's only like 4 or 5 left. I just brought them all out.
The whole package unopened.
No, but where are the open ones? How many?
Oh, they're up top, yeah.
Actually, you go get it. This time, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm going to talk to these idiots. Just grab whatever's open, just grab them all out. We'll put it on top. If we need more, I just grab a whole stack of them. I like the platter plates. I don't feel like getting up. I just recycled the beer. That's I'm being a lazy fuck. Yeah. Wait, what's that? How come the bottom's all disgusting?
I have no idea.
We probably put on. That's okay. Hold on. How many are left? Just 2? Just kids. Oh, that one's used.
I don't fucking know.
We're gonna throw that one on the grill. We're gonna put on that platter plate. We'll throw that in the grill in a minute. Leave it there. How do we end up? It's okay. It's going on the grill. More kindling. But yes, it was here in the Northeast. We had a heat wave for like 4 or 5 days. 4th of July was very 4th of July, and then last night the rains came, and today is just a chilly, overcast, rainy. It was heavy rains this morning. Oh, and yes, the water pressure's dead. It's like I don't want more pride. Like Todd was talking about allegedly, when he lived in grandma's house. He had all those problems he had to deal with, like, the roof needed fixing. And it's like, we don't own this house, but living in a house it's not worth it. Unless you have a wife and kids and want to be like the house guy, or you have a lot of money. This just isn't worth the hassle. We're trying to move out. We got our own projects to do, moving out. I don't have to stop and fix a fucking water main break. It's what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And it's going to piss the landlord off more. He's going to be like, well, you got to get out. I'll get up in a minute. We'll take it 20 seconds. We'll take a look. I'll let you, you can lift. We'll take this. You tell me what you think. If they got to come off, or do another flip, or move to the cool side. Or...
Yes. Let's see.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Phil Collins is here.
Oh.
Dude, you guys are cooling more meat. Yes, we're cooling more meat. Yes, that's what we're doing. We are cooling meat. Good to see you, Philip. No, not this, confused again. No, not the same mistakes again. You're taking it all too hard. You're taking it all too hard. You know I still miss you. I keep it to myself. Doon, 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 doon. Oh no, not this, confused again. Oh no, not the same mistakes again. You're taking it all too hard. My advice for me, I'm taking it all too hard. Where are the tongs? Oh. There's never been a reason. What the fuck? It's like, what the hell happened here? It's okay. Never did anything wrong. Here, I'll put that down. Look at this view. They're looking almost done. Showing them the cool side. Flip, what do you want to do? Or some more done than others? Yeah, that's looking done on that side. Move to the cool side. Look at that. That's beautiful flame. We got plenty of fuel tonight. It's probably almost done. In a minute or so, I'll take them off. That one put on a cool scale. And plus, like you said, the juices from the steak. Look at that beautiful flame, all that killing. The juices from the steak are adding to the fuel. Yes. So I'll cover it for another minute or so, and we'll take them off and test them. It all just seems to fall apart. I'm taking it all too hard. Do 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 do. Oh no, not this, confused again. No, not the same mistakes. See, the beer is getting. That's not sweat. The other day it would have been. That's actually raindrops on the beer. Yes, those are. Oh, yeah, we've explained this. The first one was some kind of pre-seasoned London broil. It was fairly cheap, so we just bought it to try. What's it called? Not Monterey. Montreal seasoning London broil. Meh. Those are the expensive strip steaks, which we used not our spice melange, but the poor man's spice melange. It looks similar. No oregano, but even the garlic and onion doesn't taste right. And it's got, I don't know what the proportions are. It's got this weird orange color. This isn't anything we'd ever make, but close enough. Yes. And we're going to try that. That's our big experiment. Yes. But not yet. And we're going to throw that on next for kindling. Yes. All right. We're going to give it another, we'll just take it. Do you want to, what was I going to say? You have your thermometer? Or just gonna,
yeah, it's over there.
Is it working? I thought I needed a new battery.
I think it's working.
We'll put them here. That one's going to go on the grill. Okay. I'm going to come over? Okay.
Oh, maybe not.
Let's give me okay, 15, 20 seconds. We want to take one off, test them.
We'll take one, we'll test one.
Hoodie Bronson, how are you?
Long time no see.
I actually do recognize that name, but it's been a really long time. Like Haley's comment. Yeah. I recognize the name. Been a long time, Hoodie.
Yes. What's new with you?
Yeah, Thule says he likes Montreal seasoning better on chicken. Not so much for... Yeah, on the steak, I don't know if it was the coriander or the red pepper. It just tasted too... Like it's killing the steak taste, yeah.
Yes.
No, we don't want to... Well, Phil, the first one was too dry. We don't want to burn these. So Phil is right. Let's take this shit off. Actually, bring the plate. Why not? Just bring it over. We'll test them. Yeah, they do look a little... Actually, see, that side's a little... Is that side... That should be good.
That should be good.
Okay. Yeah. I can leave this on the open grill while you test. And I'll just take them off.
Let's take them off, yes.
Okay, let's go over and test. We'll relight that. We'll relight that in a minute. Yeah, Thule agrees. Don't put Montreal seasoning on a steak. I agree. You help?
Yes.
Just give me a two cover. Is that working? I thought you were having problems. And where's the cover piece? You still have it?
That Phillips 187.
That's probably over. That's good. Hold on. They're all right.
I can get this.
But no, but they're all on top of each other. They're influencing. Okay. They're influencing each other. Try that. And you stab that.
That's the bone, buddy.
Buddy, I don't understand. Oh yeah, 187. We can tell. I think they should all be good.
I think they're done.
They're done. Repeat, they are done. Where's the cover thing? You have inside?
It's on the kitchen table.
Okay. Yeah, 180. Yeah. These are probably about 10 degrees over. You're like 175-ish, maybe 180 tops. But see, hopefully not too dry. These are juicier steaks. So that is interesting. Why is this one only going up to like one?
Let me try to lance it again.
This might have been the one that was on the cool side the whole time. No, you must be doing something wrong. Go from this angle. There we go.
I think it's stabbing through.
This one might need another couple minutes.
Well, now it's going to 180.
Oh.
Try from this angle again.
That's fine. I think it's fine. I think it's good. All right. Do we put some cool bit? Look at the heat. Do we put the spare ribs on somehow?
I think we do, yes.
Or do this. Put down your thing. Leave those there. We can test that in a minute. Give me this. Let's do this. And should we make some barbecue sauce? All right, we got one thing of spare ribs, and then we're going to try our skillet shit. I kind of wish we had more. The fuel is so great tonight.
Yeah, I know.
And maybe, yeah, it's like, I kind of wish we had more shit to cook. This is good for tonight. That should last a few days, right? The other day, a couple nights ago, we had steak, I admit, on the stovetop. I threw in, this little saucepan thing I have, or like one of these, what do I call it? It's not quite a pan, not quite a bowl. It's like a, not a pot. It's like a, what do I call it? I have a name for it. Anyway, I did some brajol, and I did some, what are they, strip steaks?
I think those are strip steaks as well.
And I did some eggs, 4 eggs a piece.
Yes, eggs, yes.
And so we each had,
steak and eggs.
It was like, the main steak, a layer of eggs, a 4-egg omelet, and then the brajol on top. It was pretty damn filling. Lasted us a couple days.
What kind of ribs are these? Does it say just pork ribs?
Pork loin, baby back sliced.
Pork loin,
baby back sliced.
Pork loin, baby back sliced.
I want my baby back, baby. Chili's, baby back ribs, barbecue sauce.
Yes. So Off Grid says the steaks look good. Thule likes our choice of ribs.
The steaks, we really did well with the fuel tonight. All right, just a little sea salt. Should I wrap these in aluminum? I don't think. Do I do this in the other skillet pan?
You could, yeah, maybe.
And then I can add. I don't know.
Yeah, screw it. Just throw them on. Pam it up and throw them on.
Just a little sprinkling.
Now all of these off-grid clowns just going to town on him, trying to insult him.
Well, take a look at this. Look at it. We did
yes.
The Kindlin. Maybe it was that 30-plus-year-old lighter fluid.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it was like the old shit we were burning. Maybe we got it right tonight. Maybe, strangely, this weather actually helps for grilling.
Yeah.
I'll move them around a minute. Put that there. Move them around. Now, these can't stay on too long.
No.
I don't want them to. I want that to catch fire. All right. We don't underdo them either, so I'll move them around. Let's put them over. Let's keep them all in the same direction. Look at that. Keep them in the same direction. See. And we know pork is much more fatty, and will fuel this much more quickly.
See if this.
I don't want them burned, but let's utilize the. Look at that plate burn. See that?
Yeah, look at that.
What does Gritty say? Gonna burn him?
No, he's not talking. Millennial Tomb, welcome. He wants us to try cooking bone marrow. We'll pass on that for now.
Bone marrow?
Yeah.
That's kind of how they make Jello, right? They make Jello all gooey and coagulated. That comes from ground up animal bones, I believe.
Oh, lovely.
Okay. Look at that plate burn. Look at that. It's beautiful. Look at the way it's burning. Yeah.
Yes.
I won't go too long. Give it a minute or so. Look at that burn. That plate is burning beautiful. Look at that.
Look at that flame. Yes.
We'll give it a minute or so.
Yes, we shall.
Let's come on back. You want to try air? We got this. I'll try just a random piece. You throw these back on for me to heat them up, or just heat them in the microwave?
No, that's...
That was good.
All right, look at that.
Try a piece of this one. I wish it's not burn. Turning to dry but still juicy. I wish we'd done our spice melange instead of this shit. You know what I mean? I think this would taste better with our seasoning. Grill. Doesn't taste like lighter fluid. A little grilly. Juicy. Not as dry as that. We could take it off like maybe a minute earlier. Here. What do you think?
Best we've ever done.
I think Bro C likes it. That we'll eat, but just meh. Bro C seems to like this. These are what, New York strip steaks? Mm-hmm. I wish we had used our spice melange and maybe taken it off. Like that was left on. Again, that's not ruined. That's probably on for 2 minutes too long. This is about a minute too long, but would you say it's juicy?
Oh, yeah.
It has that, yeah.
Very
good.
tender.
Very tender. So those, and plus they're more expensive. So those were a hit. That, we'll give another minute and we'll check that. And then I might, before we put these on, this will be the last thing. Do we try to put barbecue sauce in something? Put it in some kind of, I don't know, heat it up or I don't know how to do this. That porcelain plate will probably break. How do I cook? It doesn't matter.
Heat up barbecue sauce on the grill. I don't know.
Barbecue sauce. I did that once when the thing broke. The porcelain
yeah,
thing.
Exactly.
No, Collins, it's actually not burnt. Well, Phil Collins, how do you like your steak? Because if you like yours like medium rare and you want it to be all pink or a little char, then yeah, to you anything brown looks burned. But no, to us I'm looking for juicy, tender,
Yeah.
Not too crunchy, not too charred, but brown, succulent. Yeah, that's not burned at all.
I know.
So how does Phil Collins define the word burned? I don't know. Yeah, let's go back over and take a look. You gotta take this, buddy. Stop when you're ready. Put that in your pocket. There. Come here, asshole. Come on, man.
You could have walked over here.
No, because you always struggle. Okay. These are cooking, but they're not quite done. You can see it's not quite done. This side's looking okay. But they're not quite done. I'm surprised. These are right over the flame. They're a little underling. Get some Pamela.
Okay, Phil Collins says you can get us both jobs. Elaborate, my friend. How can you do that, and what would it entail?
Or do the slam open? I think that's good.
I think close it is. Hello, Diffusi.
We're almost out of this pan, but that's good. We got more.
Yes. Look at that flame.
That plate is burnt. Okay,
yes.
Now we can go sit down for like a minute or two.
Yes.
Take it over there. The steak is good. Got some steak.
Yes.
We had some steak the other day. I could try to. We got that one thing. Might experiment with it. What was that one thing we got? That. Where did I put it? That grill thing? Oh, I'll try it a minute.
Hey, Phil.
This steak is what? This steak is phenomenal. The one I just not burned at all. Juicy. That's fun. Doesn't taste like lighter fluid or try. That's fucking phenomenal. That's delicious. You're right. That's fucking, buddy.
Yes,
yeah, that's fucking delicious.
Yes.
These strip steaks were a hit.
Yes.
That one just throw away.
Yeah.
See how the potatoes and green beans, string beans come out.
Yes.
How are they saying?
Someone said we can go work at Sizzler.
The Sizzler. Let me see. Work at the Sizzler. draft the U.S. Constitution, complete the Federalist Papers, see Sally Hemings.
Yes, Horsehead likes the New York strip steak. He says it's a good cut.
Oh my God, it's a phenomenal cut. It's the best cut ever cut. Oh, this came out very well. These you got some. Oh man, these came out delicious. These came out phenomenal.
OC is enjoying the steak.
Oh, you're right. That's about. Oh, that one. Wow. We outdid ourselves.
Yes, we did.
Anything of note?
So Phil Collins, we can get your lives turned around. How, Phil? You still haven't elaborated. What are these jobs? Where are they? What do we have to do? Hey, Eric Draven, how's it going? Tafuzi and Eric Draven are saying hello.
I could put the barbecue sauce in this tin thing we used here. I could do that.
There was raw meat in that thing.
What's going to cook?
I don't know.
Fine.
Oh, maybe. Hey, Raptorman. Raptorman also wants to know, tell us, Phil, what are these jobs going to be?
No, not this.
No.
Confused again. No, not the same mistakes again. Look at the wind is picking up. That's why I cover it. Gritty's like, oh, leave it open. Charcoal, open flame. Yeah, that's phenomenal, that steak. We really did a good job. I'm glad we did this tonight. You never did anything wrong, but it just seems to fall apart. Maybe the raw meat stuff will cook and it'll give like flavor to the barbecue sauce. Okay. But you're taking it all too hard. Do. Oh no, not this. Confused again. No, oh no, not the. Who's Angus? Diffusey? Where's Angus? Sammy? Maybe we'll try that, and we'll take this out, put them in that, and we can put the other steak and just put it back on. We'll see what,
They said that Laffy's name's Angus.
Angus. Your sunglasses are steamed, so saith the Draven of Ericsson. But make sure those are fully cooked before we put them in a tin, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But I still miss you, Phil Collins. I keep it to myself. Do. Oh no, not this. Confused again. You're taking it all too hard. It was one of my favorite Genesis songs. This is a decent stream because we got all that shit out of the way at the beginning. Food's cooking quite well. Yeah, well, maybe we'll do the barbecue sauce and then we'll end with the cast iron. I think we should have enough fuel, I think.
I hope so, yes.
We can add a little more, what do you call it? Shredling. Look at that puppy smoke, says Millennial Tomb, yes. Baiting with Boldo. Are you near me in Paramus? No, I'm further west. I'm closer to the Delaware. You're in, Paramus, that's Passaic County. So this baiting with, I think you're our first Jersey guy.
That's interesting, yeah. I think
I'll tell you, I get a lot of Southwesterners, got a lot of, West Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, Southern California. Got a lot of Scandinavians. A few people. I got, Rafterman's in Maryland. The closest is Kevin Mebanks, who's in the Lehigh Valley. I think you might be our first Jersey guy. With Passaic, that's, Paramus is Passaic County, I think, right? Let meet up. Actually, how'd you even know he was in Jersey if you've never been here before? Okay. This guy is probably he's not even from New Jersey. He just looked at a map, picked a random town. Okay, Paramus. Okay. Where are you really from? Baiting with Boldo. And Laffy wants to know, will you ever meet up with Dumb again? I don't know. Probably not. Anything's possible. We'll see where the future takes us. But that's why I said to my brother when we left that damn site, I'm so glad we went because we might never see him again. So I'm glad I took that chance. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't. But I'm glad we had that one special moment. So,
yes.
but there's no plans right now. He can't even. He is still on. He went from a tourist visa to a bridging visa. He's not even on the temporary partner visa, let alone the full time visa. So it's very hard for him to leave. He might be able to leave temporarily for a grievance, like if one of his parents died, but he really can't come to this unless he wants to pay for me to come and visit him in Australia. I don't say we're going to meet up anytime soon. I'm going to jump ahead. Oh, I'm way behind. Oh shit! I scrolled up too far. Baiting with Buldo, do you want to do in real life in New York City? Well, next time I do a sit down stream, I'll post the link. Then when you assholes click, you can call in, show your face, and I'll say you tell me where you are, and maybe we'll talk about it. But I don't even know you, man. Have we met before? Who the hell is this? Baiting with Buldo. I think he's trying to bait me. I have no idea. How'd you know we were in Jersey? You've never been here before. How do you even know? Well, okay.
Perhaps
but then again, other people ask me 10 times what state I'm in, so congratulations on paying attention. But
unless he's been a lurker for a while.
Yeah, have you been here? How'd you tell us?
How'd you end up here?
Baiting, masturbating. How'd you find me?
And how old are you? Are you married? You have kids?
Yeah, well, this is the kind of stuff for a sit down stream. Yeah, start filling this in. We'll have to come on my. You come on my stream and we can, we'll talk. I was going to jump to the end.
Yes.
Who's he talking to? You are Albanian. I know everything. No, I'm from New Jersey. I'm an American. My name is David Bulda. I have no idea what's going on here. Behemoth the monkey. I have no idea what's going on. Tully says he's one of JT's cronies. Maybe it's even JT with an alternate alias. Yeah.
Check the ribs.
Yes. I'm just talking to these people. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but it's like, could be like chicken dinner has like 1,000 aliases. So it's like, who? Okay, we're getting done-ish. Hold on. Let's move over here. I know what we're going to do. They're looking pretty good. We'll move over to the cooler side. If you could. I don't want that to fall through the grill. These actually really okay. Can you spray just a little bit of Pam? We'll cover it up and I'll get the barbecue sauce. If that's dying, I'll get another Pam too. All right, cover that up. I have an idea. Cover that up. I'm going to give you. Can you take? I'll there. Take this. Take the tongs, and it's flipped to you. Take this and go back to sit down. I'll cover that. Let me recycle this and I'll get.
Alrighty.
There's still a little left.
Yeah.
Good to the last drop, right? I gotta get the barbecue sauce and another thing of Pam.
Very nice, very nice.
Now come to the top. What's going on? I know it'll cook. Let's do this. Show the starlings. You see this? I don't want to go nuts, but or if I can use it all, I will. But I don't want to waste barbecue sauce. We don't need all of it. But we'll just dump it all. Fuck it. I don't care. I don't probably need all. Probably need about that much. I'll add some. Okay. I'll even throw the steak in. I'll use this. Or maybe we'll do the steak after. Yes, it's gonna cook. Don't worry. Might have to add some shredling. That should be enough. If I have to add more, I will. What do you think? Any more?
Maybe just a touch more. Hello, Endymion. Welcome.
Yeah, fine. Let's use it all. Need more barbecue sauce. This is the value size.
Yes.
Craft original. But I still have those Baby Rays, those big jugs. One of those. That's all right. We'll use it. Might as well, yeah. What we're going to do is it'll cook in this and you can like flip it over and you can use this, get a spoon and use this as the barbecue sauce. You put some on the steaks, you know what I mean? Or even the vegetables.
Yes.
I tell you what. Right here.
Yes, baiting. I believe there's a lot of sugar in barbecue sauce, but oh well. There's a lot of sugar in everything.
Low water pressure. I don't usually like doing this, but I don't want to waste it. So here, look, see what I'm doing?
All right,
I'll
add
do
a little bit of water.
There's water pressure shit. It took me a while. Just get halfway, but that's okay. There's a little bit of water. Get the less residual sauce. That's good. That's good. I'll give it some base. Over water.
Ah, that was a lot of water. Yes.
That's okay. Be like a soup. A nice hearty soup. Now, this isn't our spice melange. It's like some poor man's knockoff, but it's what we have right now.
There we go.
I get a spoon. I should mix this a bit.
It's a good idea.
Still pretty thick on the bottom.
Can I get some honey? Do we have honey?
Do we have honey? Huh.
Or maple syrup if you can't find the honey.
Wait a minute. Little sea salt. Okay.
Baiting with Buldo says he should have put beer in that.
No, I don't want to do that. Man, we're gonna mess
Waste of beer.
Hold on, I'm trying to mop up the shit mess I'm making.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah. Filthy shoes on a towel. Ah, yes. I don't think we have any flour. Nah, cola wouldn't. Nah, we're not going to do cola. I'll let my brother tell you when he comes back. So, Baiting with Buldo wants to know who bought all the steaks.
Hold on.
Hey, look at that. That's a spoon.
I did using my food stamp SNAP, which is going to run out this month. I got to recertify, but I don't know if I can or not. Let's just get the paperwork. I was granted because I was at the accident. They gave me food stamps for what is it, January through July, January, February, March, April, May,
July. Yes.
Or no, it might have been February through July. They gave me 6
February.
months because I was in the accident. So I'm going to add some honey. See the honey?
Yep.
I have to go nuts. This is little honey bear.
Yes.
What is this? This is Steve and Ed's honey. You ever heard of it? It's a little honey bear. And I'm going to add, I don't unfortunately have any Aunt Jemima. I think Aunt Jemima is now an illegal character.
Yes.
But I've got the next best thing. Got Mrs. Buttersworth.
Yes.
Should I try to drain some of this water? Or just fuck it. Let's do it.
I said, no, just throw it on.
Is that Mrs. Buttersworth? Let's give it some taste. We get some honey. What do you?
Tuli says, what the fuck? Too much sweetness.
Oh, well, should we put some beer in it? Yeah, it's actually fairly thick on the bottom. It's just watery on the top.
Yes.
We'll use this spoon. There you go. Well, come over with me. I'll get this. There's a little too water in it. If you can just take the lid off, I'll take care of the rest. Oh, shit. Yeah. Should have got my tongs. Where are the tongs? The tongs belong. Yeah, this is a little too. All right. What I'm doing here?
Yes. Phil Collins says we're going to die with no money. That's a possibility.
We're living with no money. We'll die that way too.
Tuli says,
He's using it as a job, he said.
yeah, no.
What does Tuli say?
He likes vinegar sauce on his ribs.
Let's do this. Not going to put the spoon on. Try to space them out. See, it's like the way this is slanted.
Yeah.
See, the deck isn't even, and the grill isn't even. So these sides are more, like most of the water's going this way. All right. Actually, should I want to add? Hold on.
Hello, original chicken dinner. He says, don't appreciate you making fun of my brother like that. I don't know who he's talking to.
Hold on. Stop.
Hello, Con Zone. Welcome.
We're getting 10 chicken dinners. Or hold on.
Yes.
Shit. That's right. This is what that's good. I'm going to add some of that. We need some more confetti.
Yes.
Shredling. Oh, where's the pound? That's what we're missing. Okay, let's heat up a bit. Okay. Well, it's starting to burn. There we go. Yeah, that'll add extra kindling. Plenty of fuel. Look at this pan. How's that?
All right,
How about them appels, as the kids say? How about them appels? I don't know at the bottom.
Yes.
Look at that flame. This is beautiful.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, a nice fire tonight.
Yeah. There's basically now it's just basically like an oven to heat it up. You think these are cooked enough?
Well, a minute or so.
Well, I mean, no. Before we put them in, were these cooked enough on the grill?
Oh yeah, yes, they were cooked on the grill. Yeah.
This has got to heat up. It's like soup.
Yeah, I know.
Just like 5 minutes or so.
Yes.
This is like a soupy. What is it? It's barbecue sauce. It was left. Some water, honey, maple syrup, some spice. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful.
Look at that flame, starlings.
Yes.
What do you guys think about the flame?
Cover it all the way. See what happens. Or almost all the way. There we go.
Yes.
Okay. Put this back in a minute. So we got Mrs. Buttersworth, Stephen, and then I'm looking forward to this. But I'm glad we're doing this part right now.
Yes.
We can just dump this in this bowl or leave it in that thing.
Sure, why not?
Should I throw the steak in with it, or is that a mistake?
That might be a mistake because all those seasonings might get in it, you know.
Or we put some vegetables in that.
Oh, we could throw the vegetables in that. Then we wanted to use the skillet, though, didn't
we
we?
do that too, yes.
We could dump that into the skillet.
But we still have enough fuel that the skillet should work.
Yes, I agree.
Skillet next. After this is done, skillet.
Skillet,
Give this a few. Skillet. Skill and a thrill when you're it. I'll pour some more beer.
Thank you, sir.
Are these empty?
Hello, Nigerian man.
Nice.
This has become like a troll haven. Like all of a sudden, yes. I don't know who these people are, where they're from.
Oh.
But they're all obsessed with Laffy and with off-grid.
Where is my Kunde? Oh. Now I want to see what I think is a good thing we're doing here. That'll heat up. We'll give it like, it's going to take at least 5 minutes for it to really like, boil. Millennial Tomb talking about roasting a pig. We never talked about roasting a pig. We never had any plans for a barbecue. We require a barbecue pit or a smoker. I'm not roasting a whole pig like at the luau. Well, Rafter Man, I suspect Rafter wants to know, how do these trolls have all these alts coming in at once? I think it's only like 1 or 2 people with like with like multiple accounts. So you're seeing like 10 or 12 different names, but it's only like 1, maybe 2 persons. You catch my drift? Well, this baiting with Boldo, who allegedly lives in Paramus, likes to go rafting in Port Jervis. I have an idea. If you really are who you claim you are, why don't we meet up in Port Jervis or thereabouts, and we'll head over to Middletown, New York, in Orange County. Port Jervis, for those who don't know, where New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania come together, there's a town, Port Jervis, New York, Orange County, not too far, High Point. We can go over to Middletown, see if we can meet Blue Skies Media. So tell you what, you, my brother, and myself, we'll all get together. We'll meet up in Port Jervis, or we'll meet up somewhere. Maybe we'll meet up in, I don't know, West Milford, or what's one of those towns up there, and we'll head to Middletown, and we'll see if we can find the legendary Blue Skies Media. How's that sound? We'll have a video or a stream of it. The 4 of us, it'll be fun. What do you think, Brosi?
Yeah, why not?
There's a Baldo Ketelugi. We got a lot of wow alt accounts. Well, Thule, we got to find out. Me and this Baldo Cootie, whatever. Well, we got to go see for ourselves. I would imagine you go to Middletown, you walk into the local grocery store, show a picture of Blue Skies Media. Anyone recognize this guy? Hey, he used to work here, or he still works here. He'll be here next shift. That's what I'd imagine. Ugh. So let that go a little bit. But the flame is still strong. But I can't wait to get the skillet. Now it's skillet time. We don't have to do all the vegetables. Look at that. Skillet in the morning, skillet in the evening, skillet at supper time. Be my little skillet and love me all the time. Well, Horse, the reason we're mentioning Blue Skies Media, you might not understand the geography. This dude claims to be in Paramus, wants to meet in Port Jervis. That's basically Blue Skies Media territory. Not too far. Like I said, I can meet if Mebanks were willing. I can meet him easily, but he doesn't want to because I'm a locale. You got to put the pressure on Mebanks. I'm not that far. Like going out to Dumb was a 3.5 hour endeavor. Meeting Mebanks and Blue Skies Media is like an hour and a half tops. Mebank's probably less than an hour. Blue Skies Media, I can be there in less like an hour and a half. It's like these people are fairly close. So yes, we can all go. Hey, maybe we'll pick. It's a better idea. Me and my brother and this Baldo guy. We'll pick up Mebanks and we'll head to meet. Blue Skies Media. Be fun. We'll have a big get together. Can we block all these alts? You can do Laffy. You can block whoever you want, right? You can ignore people. Sure. Iceland's a little more time. That's gonna be the longest. Yes. I can't wait to get now. Before I wasn't ready. I am that skillet looks good. I want to get that cast iron old skillet, probably from post World War II.
Yes,
grandma's skillet, like something from a cartoon show. Because that's that thing is so cumbersome, so bulky, so hard to clean. The only good thing about it is you can put it on a grill, no incident. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
You were saying should we take those to be scrap metal recycle? I'm like, no, we can hold on for a while. Don't take up too much space. Eventually, we can. Yeah. Tori Cow agrees. The alts are so annoying. Thank you, Tori Cow. Yes. We can always depend on you.
We had to hear it from Tori Cow.
We had to hear from Tori Cow. One of our Rafterman, I don't feel like talking. Blue Skies works in Jersey. Blue Skies Media lives in and around Middletown, New York, which is in Orange County. Look it up. Look up Middletown, New York. See where it is. It's very close to the Jersey border. And this asshole Baldo wants to meet up in Port Jervis. No, he doesn't work in Jersey, but he lives in a town. Blue Skies Media lives in Middletown, New York, which is very, very close to the New Jersey border. It's nowhere near Buffalo. It's like 6 hours from Buffalo. It's only about an hour and a half from where I am. Do you understand? Christ. I guess people that hear New York, they think Buffalo and New York City are right next to it. No. Someone lives out in Long Island. Someone lives up. It's like, so yeah, he lives close to the Jersey border. He lives in Orange County, which is where Port Jervis is. I don't feel like explaining this, man. Maybe he does work in Jersey. Maybe he comes down to, I don't know, what's that town? There's Warwick, and what's the other town? Like Vernon Valley or whatever it is. Maybe who knows? Maybe he does. I don't know. Blue Skies Media is not far. I had no desire to meet him, but hey, this Baldo guy wants to have a meet up, so. Eric Draven says 2021. It was that long ago. The last thing Blue Skies Media, I remember he was going on about, hey, Todd, I mog you. You make me look like a Chad. Drop the Addy. Let's fight. That was 5 years ago already.
Oh,
jeez.
Man, wow.
Yeah, Defuzi. I agree with Defuzi. He says, Laffy, it's not okay to dox people. Yes, Laffy. Laffy, you know what you did. You're one of those alt accounts that might have to be banned next. You shouldn't be doxing people's. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why we had to hide away for so long. So where did we go wrong? Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why we had to hide away for so long. Da 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 da. Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue, you did it right. But here comes Mr. Night. We got like a mist. It's getting
I feel that too. Yeah,
creeping over, shadows on your shoulder. Never mind. I remember you this way. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. So where did Mr. Blue Skies Media? Why'd you hide away for so? You guys got me. Yeah, Parker Peters, you assholes got me talking about Blue Skies Media for some reason and singing ELO. So thank you. Draven, Draven says OC musical. I thought you claimed you liked my singing. Are you just trolling me? That was also a joke. Oh, he's singing. I love the thing. Oh, so, okay, now I see the real Draven.
Yes.
I still think we need to get another minute or so. We'll go to 120. I can't now. Now we're getting to the point where before it was too early. Now I want to get that skill. I want to see what the skillet does. We can add some more shreddling. We will shreddling.
Yes. Shreddling.
What was that?
Someone's trunk. I don't know.
Beep, beep, or beep, beep. Hope someone hit the van.
No, not be good.
Now, Diffusey says, Hacker, is Hacker here? I never know what to believe. Come on, man. You've lived 50 years and you're on the internet trolling a child. Or one of these alts or several of these alts Hacker. I don't believe everything I hear.
Yeah, I know.
But Hacker, someone claiming to be Hacker was here the other night. And he was kind of like a dick. I thought, look, Hacker and I we're not super close, but I thought we got along. He came on and acted. I'm like, if I don't know if it was real him, but I'm like, just come on for 2 minutes and prove it's you or not. No, maybe it was to troll, but yeah. But I don't know. But then again, I heard Hacker was in the hospital. If that's true or not, I don't know. But if there is truth, maybe Hacker is on medicine or medication or something's going on. I don't know what's going on with Hacker. But the last time someone claiming to be Hacker came around, it was like a very weird. I'm like, Hacker, we always got along. We don't interact too often. When we do, it's always positive. I'm like, Hacker, what the fuck, man? Is OC less or more narcy, or is it narcy than Hacker? Who do you think this is? Is OC less or more narky than Hacker? Who do you think this is?
I'm not. I think we know this is a gentleman named Daniel.
This is Daniel. Yes, I can just do the voice. We know this is Danny Boy.
I don't know Hacker that much, but this guy can be somewhat of a narky.
It takes an uber narky to know a minor narky. And when you come back, we'll check the soup, the quote unquote barbecue soup. I don't smoke cigarettes, man. I vape. I quit long ago. I gave up cigarette smoking, replaced with vape. Daniel from England, yes. ... Okay, J2. Oh, J2. Oh, JT, J2G. Danny the Dev Pike. Hacker always wins. I think this is the real Hacker. OC, don't believe what they say. We're cool, bro. People impersonate me. I hope so, Hacker. For your sake. You got to come on, call in once, just for like a minute or two, to prove we still love each other. Because my feelings were hurt, but I said, no, I can't believe everything I hear. It might not even be the real Hacker. So I said, I don't just play. All the people tell me so, but what do all the people know? All right, let's take a look real quick. Let's show. All right. This is going on last. That's the skillet, the cast iron skillet. That's going on last. We got the strip steaks or ribeye, whatever the fuck this was. Delicious. This pre-seasoned London broil thing was meh. Now I barbecued the wings, and I got them basically stewing in this. Ooh, looking good. Hold on. And me and this Baldo guy are talking about meeting up in Port Jervis and going to see Blue Skies Media. I'll be the referee. The Baldo guy will be the stand-in for Todd. Todd can't make it. I know you people here in New York, Middletown, New York, Buffalo, New York, you think they're like right down the street. You realize it's like fucking six and a half, 7 hours apart. So Todd is nowhere near us. Blue Skies Media is only like an hour and change from here. So we'll all go meet Blue Skies Media. Wait, how's the Pam? Oh shit. I think the flame is dying. That's not good. I need some flamage. Okay. And this thing got rained on. Where is my brother when I need him? Let's go. Can you get another, you there? Yes. Get another lighter. Oh wait, I can kind of, we gotta, see if I can get this to light. There we go. I think it's coming along. What do you think? There we go. Bro, this one's all wet and rainy. Mr. Blue Skies Media, please tell us why you had to run and hide for so long. I want to get the flame back on the coals because I want to get that skillet. I'm looking forward to the skillet. All right, can you? There we go. Pam, when lighter fluid, when you're done with the fluid, you put the top grate on, the next line of defense is Pam, or whatever this is, butter spray. Yes. This one, I never worked here. There's some grocery store we stopped in. I didn't like their meats. Weiss, Dumb would know what it is.
Yes, he would.
Me Banks would know what it is. Yeah, it's yes. Even Rafterman might know. They have Wise and Matt. They probably do. Okay, let's close that up and give it. How does it look to you? It's definitely cooking, but I need a little more time. Or?
Yeah, I like to see some bubbling. I don't see boiling anything yet.
Okay, good. There we go. Where'd you put your lighter? Back on the kitchen table? Good move. This one's all freaking wet. Bro C really loves the strip steak.
Yeah, they came out very well.
Should we heat them up again? We'll see them. Because I don't want to burn them. So
Yeah.
those came out phenomenally. This was an experiment. Who cares? Love this. It's one of the spoons we found. I'm like, throw out the teacups, throw out the kettles, but keep a few things we'll use. I guess I don't have a spoon. I don't think I have one this big. I have a larger cooking spoon, and I guess, but this is like a little too ridiculously large to eat with, but still too small. This is great for. We just did churning the barbecue medley, barbecue sauce. All right, what's Dev Pike saying? Yet again, there's grease in a can, says Phil Collins. Are you, Laffy says, are you old enough to remember the Berlin Wall? Yeah, it's funny. It's actually, I don't know, this is very, you just asked a very interesting question. Once upon a time, someone was saying, you've heard those, what's your first memory, your earliest memory? Now, my earliest memories go back to when I was like 3 or 4 years old, like at my grandmother's house. But I had a question for people. I would say, what's your first pop cultural memory? What's your first, don't tell me about, grandma took me to the park. What's your first pop cultural memory? I remember one guy I worked with, he was born in I want to say 74. And he was telling me, he remembered when Elvis died. It was one of his first memories when Elvis died. I would say the Berlin Wall was just before the Berlin Wall fell, there was this image. It was like a father and son were shot and killed somewhere in the Soviet bloc area. This is probably a couple of years before this, fall of the Berlin Wall. And I remember my father was showing to me, it was in a magazine, we were in the kitchen, my father was showing, he goes, see, this happened in Russia. I'm not sure if it was really Russia or one of those other communist countries before the collapse. This is why you should be glad to live in America. If you live in Russia, we might be dead in the street right now. And I asked him, I said, well, if that's the father and son, where's the mother? And my mother said, she stayed home that day. She knew better. And I forgot all about it, but we were watching a few years back, we watched some documentary, and they showed that image. I was like, I wouldn't have thought about it, but I remember when that image was around the time the turmoil, like Gorbachev, whatever, the turmoil, just in the lead up to the fall of the Berlin Wall, when things were starting to fall apart in all those communist bloc countries. I remember it was an actual photo. It was like a drawing based on a father and son were shot. Maybe it was like Romania. They were shot dead in the street. You see the father and the son, they're kind of spooning and they're both dead. I remember my father showing me that image and saying, see, be glad you're an American. If you were in Russia, you'd be dead right now. And my mother's like, where's the mother? My mother was like, she stayed home that day. I would say yes, the Berlin Wall and the collapse, that was probably my earliest pop culture memories. Yes, that's correct. Yes, I'm old enough to remember that. Yes.
How old are you?
I don't remember the Challenger. I don't remember, apparently in 1984, Reagan beat Mondale by such a landslide that Mondale only won the District of Columbia and Minnesota, which is unheard of. I have no recollection. I was too young to remember that, but I remember, yes, as those Soviet countries began to collapse. Yes. And I always liked maps. I was a Mapsburg. And I remember my first maps had the Soviet Union, USSR. And I remember when they started falling apart, how exciting it was. And Yugoslavia fell apart. Yes. All right. Let's let that, I guess I'll give this to you. Yeah. Laffy, you told me he's 21. I think he's younger. He's not supposed to be drinking. Laffy, are you really 21?
Laffy, do you have a problem?
I don't know what else is. You read some other comments there.
Yes. So Laffy says he's almost 22, so I guess time has gone
He
by.
was born in 04? What year was he born? He'll turn 22 this year? Ought 4 or ought 5? Ask him. Ought 4 or 5?
So what year were you born, Laffy?
Funny, I was older in ought 4, ought 5. I was already fucking 22, 23. I was older then than you. When you were a newborn baby, I was older then than you are now, son. I could be your daddy.
He says 04. All right, then. So how's it feel to be 22 almost? I remind you of Guy Ferrari. I guess the rain made my hair a little spiky, and I got the shades. All right, he likes
the blonde
to cook.
highlights.
Yeah. He likes to cook, so yeah.
No, he likes to eat other people's food. You can say this steak is burned. These wings taste like shit. Oh, this steak is phenomenal. Yes, he's a good critic. He's a good food critic of other people's food.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with.
All right, Baldo, you were born in 1980. Have you lived in New Jersey your whole life, or you recently moved here?
If he's serious, he can come on to my calls because we have so many trolls tonight. Christ, this isn't a very long stream. We only really for an hour and a half. It's it's become like a troll flood. But oh well. I think I'm looking forward to the skillet now. But it did get rained on a bit. There's some rain.
Yeah.
What are they saying?
So Dev Pike is saying OC is entering his Mario and Luigi arc, the New Jersey plumbing angle. Horsehead says he was born in 85, his wife in 80.
Wait, we talked about this. A lot of you were born in 1985.
Yeah.
You, Brosi, Doggo, Horsehead. There's someone else.
Rafterman?
No. Rafterman's like 30, 31. He was born in 90. No, don't guess. If you don't know, just I know the answer.
Move your hand. Stop.
Doggo, Horsehead, you, and the oldest is, what's his name? Upstate New York. What the fuck's his name? Lone Hiker. The four of you were all born. What?
No, yeah.
Okay. Rafterman's in Maryland. He's like fucking 30 years old. Okay, he was born like 1996 or something like that. Well, don't just guess random names. If you don't know, just don't guess. No, it was he hasn't come around for a while. What's his name? Yeah, Lone Hiker. Wait, read out loud. Or now I'm going to spurg out. Now you're pissing me off.
Okay.
You didn't want to take the phone, then you took it. What are they saying? Don't just. If you're going to be the host, you can't just stare. Say something.
You keep talking and interrupting me about stuff. Now that they've gone on and on, it's hard. All right, Rafterman says, "Don't make me older than I am." I'm sorry, Rafterman.
How old's Rafterman?
How old are you, Rafterman?
No, it was Lone Hiker.
Okay, so Baiting with Boldo says he grew up in Rivervale, but now he lives in Ridgewood.
Rivervale, is that Passaic or Morris? That's where I know 80 runs. Oh, no, 287 runs through there.
Millennial Tomb says, "Don't fight in front of the children." Afterman says, "In my 30s, close enough."
Or is that, there's Rivervale, I think it's Bergen, and Riverdale. I might be confusing Rivervale and Riverdale. And if I go off on a topic, ignore whatever stupid shit they're saying.
Okay.
We're talking about who was born in 85. Now we're talking about Riverdale versus Rivervale.
Yes.
I think Rivervale is Bergen, Riverdale is Passaic or Morris.
Very nice.
You said Rivervale with a V or
V, he had a V.
Bergen, I think. Well, if he's sincere, I think he's our first actually in Jersey. Stop! You work the camera. Stop showing me. Now I'm getting pissed. You want me to take it back? I'll just take the damn thing back. Either be the host or something. I'm spreading out. I want to get to this. Okay. Look at this. Come on over. Work the camera. This is bubbling. Look at this. We can always throw this back on again at the end. Look, bubbling is what we're looking for. Look at this.
Yeah.
Soup. I'm trying to spurg out. It's like, I'm answering your question. I hate when you just guess wrong. If you don't, Bro C doesn't like to look stupid, so he'll guess and he sounds stupider. I'm always like, if you don't know, just say you don't know. I'll respect that. Don't guess randomly to try to act smart.
Calm down. If that triggers you,
because it shows how
your problem and only your problem.
You got to be the host. Start paying attention. No, Rafterman's like fucking 30 years old and he lives in Maryland. He had those 2 online jobs which he lost, and you remember. I actually pay attention when people talk. I might remember everything, but come on, man. If you can't remember these things,
I might not
you're
have been.
in no position
I
to
might
guess.
not have been there when the talk happened.
You were there. We're going to go back and show you the damn stream. In other words, if you're not paying attention, then just don't guess. Say, I wasn't paying attention. I can't remember.
No,
shit.
you need to calm down and control yourself.
The spurg in me saying, if you don't know and you know you don't know, trying to look like you know is going to just make you look stupider.
I'm not trying to look like I know. It's just a guess.
Okay, don't guess.
No. Guessing is okay. You have to cope it.
You do your own damn stream. You got a microphone. You do your own damn stream.
You deal better, buddy.
No, you do your own damn stream.
No, you deal better.
You do your own damn. Okay, how am I going to take this off?
Hello, Domina.
Stop. How am I going to take this off?
You're going to have to get 2 towels and hold each side. Oh, do you have to put this on the stove inside, or where do we put this?
No, I'll put it right here. And we might put it back on at the very end because we got to get the skillet now. I got to get this right. So now you go sit down. It's you, yourself, and you. Talk to the starlings.
I'll do it.
Which means I'll be gone for a few minutes, and you'll basically just sit there. You'll sit there. You'll read their comments in your mind. But okay. Look forward to 3 minutes of Brosu just staring at you. Okay, have fun. Switch back to you now.
No, it's not.
Switch back to you, and you be the host, and I'll be right back.
What if they don't say anything?
You think of something? I don't know. You figure it out. I can't hold your hand. If you haven't been paying attention to all these streams I've done, I don't know, buddy. I can't do.
Hey, give me some vodka. No, don't throw it. Don't throw it. All right, he's gone. Now we can all have a nice civil conversation. Hello, Damina. How you doing? Glad you enjoyed it off-grid. Yes, I understand as well. No, we haven't cleaned the gutters. I believe my dad and my brother did years ago, but that's very treacherous. Got to get up on a ladder, and we don't plan to. Yeah, I just sometimes just block them out. I kind of care about my weight. I know I have high blood pressure and I'm not as healthy as I should be. I do need to eat better, but I don't really do much about it. I got to change. You're correct, Horsehead. We'll have to ask him. I think he does. Baiting with Bulldog wants to know, do you have ADHD?
Yes, it's among them.
Yes, he
I've
does.
shared my diagnoses multiple times. I'll do it again. Always tell him. He's free to go back and watch my own videos. I've shared my diagnoses many times. I have that,
Yeah, this guy. This guy leaves everything up. He doesn't delete anything. YouTube sometimes removes things. He doesn't ban people. He sometimes times people out, but no one's ever been banned. So, Domina is claiming to be Donna. I don't know if that's...
No, Donna's name is OC Superfan.
Yeah.
Anything different, it's not the real Donna. OC Superfan, anything short is an imposter or an impostress. Yes. Actually, I need your help.
Okay, what?
Give me the vape. Hold that. Flip the camera around. How do you want to do this? We have to probably add a little more kindling or maybe a little something.
Let's do the kindling first.
I understand, but I got to add. Okay. I'm going to need to cautiously do this. Can you somehow...
Yes.
Well, I guess I can do this. I'll put this here. See?
Yeah.
I got this. Here's this nice towel, which is now all muddied up and shit.
Yes.
That's there. Look at that steaming off. Look at the steam coming off. I'm going to add some shredling.
There's the towel he's been stepping on. He used to pick up the food.
That's fine.
Wonderful.
I was with the light, or if there's enough. Where's the pan?
It's over here.
Start spraying. You have two hands. You can make it out. If I have to get the lighter, I will. Get this here. There's a flame room. We had plenty of kindling underneath, and we put enough coals, just the right amount of coals, and they got a good burn. Remember before it was burnt? Yeah.
Yes.
Get the yeah. Get these to ignite. The goal is to get that to ignite too. Add extra heat. Okay. Now we went through a lot of that, but that's okay. All right. Here's what I wanted to do. Let's see how this comes out. And this is going to be, I'll use the towel. This is going to be a bitch to get off. But several people have asked me, have we ever done this? Now we're doing it.
Now we have. Look at it, starlings.
Where's the damn... I still want some flame over here. There we go. All right, let's see how that comes out. Maybe I should take those out with the tongs and do another round. That's going to take. That is basically almost like an oven now.
Yes.
We just let it cook. Let's try that. That's what are these things called? Yellow creamer potatoes. Creamer potatoes, yellow, and just some string beans or French. Nope, I'm sorry. These are French beans. I usually call them green beans when they're cut. And when they're not cut, I call them string beans, like a string. I never knew between string beans and green beans. These are French beans. So we'll put some French beans. That's a poinsettia. I got some iced tea. We got Mrs. B, Mrs. Buttersworth. We got Honey Bear. We got whatever the fuck. What was this? This is London Broil, pre-seasoned. This is good. Brosie's happy with the, yeah. Okay. Now you let that sit for at least, I don't know, a few minutes. We'll take a maybe if you have to get the tongs and flip it, but you can see we still got that flame. That's good. That's damn good, because basically now we're just heating. It's not on the grill proper. It's in that cast iron skillet, so it'll, I'm glad we did this. We never did a cast iron skillet grill, so. Okay. I should have gotten some more beer. That's really good. Now I'll show you how it's done. Let's see. Sometimes you can scroll back up, or if it's too far behind, just scroll the bottom. You don't owe anyone. If you got time, and if you read one point and you want to expound upon it, and like 10 comments go by, oh well, we hit a good topic. We were talking about what Rivervale versus Riverdale, or 1985, or how my brother likes to just guess randomly. And here's what bugs me as a spurg. It's okay if you don't know. Simply say I don't know. When you try to guess based on not having paid attention, it's like you're just pulling shit out of your ass. You sound even, this goes for anyone. You sound even stupider trying to guess.
Only to you. This is the natural flow of conversation, and you have to let it go.
I'm trying to. Isn't Mary, Queen of Scots? She was executed by. That was not Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary was the daughter of what's his name, Henry VIII. It was blood. She tried to restore Catholicism. Bloody Mary. Mary, Queen of Scots, was up in Scotland, but she was. I think she was executed by. Was it Elizabeth? Was it the other daughter, Elizabeth I, the Virgin Queen? Laffy's asking about Mary, Queen of Scots. Whatever this is. Did I hit something like it? Whatever. Danny, no, it's another one. Who's this Demina bitch? No, it's a lot of trolls here tonight. No, it's not that. I have no idea what's going on. I'm going down the end here. Yes, yeah, that's right, Laffy. Elizabeth I, the Virgin. Elizabeth I was the. I always found it fascinating how you House of Tudor. You had Henry VII, who was grandpa, Henry VIII, who was papa, and then you had all three of his kids got to be monarchs. The boy died young. Bloody Mary never had an heir, and then the Virgin, and she was the last, not only the Tudors, the last monarch of England only. After that, they had the Union of the Crowns. That was what James the Seventh became James the First, and during her lifetime, the Virgin Queen, probably a dyke, never wanted to pick an heir or a successor because she was afraid she'd be murdered. So she waited till she was very old, but she made several trips and liaisons. It was her idea. In other words, the crown of England will be the dominant crown, but the first one will be a Scotsman to keep the Scots happy. It was her idea. When I die, I want, but England and Scotland had been moving together towards unity for like 200 years at that point, the Treaty of Perpetual Friendship or whatever. But it was Elizabeth I who said, all right, I will be the last England-only monarch going forward. The last king of Scotland will be the first king of a, not quite a united kingdom, but the union of the crown. So it'll be simultaneously, fascinating story. But why are we talking about this? It's a spurred chat. We can go anywhere. Now you're out of beer. Do you want me to get a beer? Okay, you actually get a couple. Actually, wait, stop. I know you're getting tired. You work today. Hold on. Finish this off. Hold on. Let's just turn this around. Yeah, just put them right in there. And then, get whatever you want to get. I know I'm hard on Bro C, but we're brothers. We get at it. We go at each other, and we get it back together. You sprayed Bro C with Lysol. I don't remember that. Are you all right, buddy? Yeah. I'm not talking about a show. I'm talking about history. I'm the Spurg who I have no idea what this Demina is talking about. Domina?
I guess there's a bunch.
So are you off Route 23? No, man. Route 23 is more like what you were talking about, up to Port Jervis 20. That goes through. More like State Highway 31. Look up NJ 31. That's like the westernmost state highway is 29. 29 parallel. It hugs the Delaware. Look up 31. Are you all right?
Yeah, all right.
I think Bro C's tired, but the steak should be good.
Yes.
We can end with this, or if you want to go in, I'll throw in a few. I can do. Let's see how this comes out. I want to say it is getting later now. It's funny. The stream's only been not even 2 hours, but of course we came out earlier. Yes. We had to really work the kindling because the weather was so overcast. But
the kindling turned out well.
Now, Off Grid asks, Gritty is asking you, don't you want to get rid of OC and have a wife and kids, Bro C? Well, my question is this, whether he gets rid of me or not, do you really believe that I'm the one standing in the way? I mean, maybe if I drop dead tomorrow, would he magically be happy and married and in love? It's only me holding him back. I mean, I don't know. He can answer that.
Yeah, no, I mean, if I could function better in society, get a better job, get my own place and live by myself, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Wife and kids, I don't even know. I mean, that's a whole other can of worms, a whole other, set of obstacles and hurdles and whatnot. But yeah, living alone wouldn't faze me or bother me if I could do it, but I can't. I need him to have income, which he's trying to get. Hopefully this phone call goes well tomorrow.
Does that answer Gritty's question? We'll check in a few minutes, so maybe I might have to turn him a bit. I don't know if these potatoes are going to come out, but... Yeah, Laffy, we do waste a lot of money on meat and beer, but I mean, I even said to my brother, if we do move to an apartment, we won't be able to grill. Well, it'll just be like fucking mac and cheese and shit like that. But hey, fuck it. We want to enjoy this.
Yes.
We're actually wasting money trying to dumpsters, trying to get out of this house.
Storage units.
Storage units. Yeah.
Move stuff.
All right. Every now and then, what you can do, if the chat gets quiet, turn, show the table, see what's going on. See the wind is picking up. We'll give another 45 seconds. We'll get up and take a look. Well, Gritty, my brother and I keep each other company, and but when we get bored of each other's company, we have people like you,
Yes.
you and let's see here. I'm looking at some of the names here. You and
Demina and
no, buddy, shut the fuck up. Don't name Demina's a troll. I'm looking at some of the, who else do I admire here? We've got so far. It's a Gritty, and I think Thule was here earlier, so I got a couple of you guys. Yeah, another 20, 30 seconds, so we'll
take a look.
I need you. There was a band called the Riverdales, and you said that dude was from Rivervale, but the Riverdale. We were listening to it. I had to take my stereo apart. We listened the other night, the Angus soundtrack. I need you. I need you. I need you now. But I know I'd be a fool to go back to you. It was the Riverdales. Wait, Gritty claims that Domina is the real Donda. But I thought last I checked, Donda had changed her name to OC's biggest fan. Why would she change her name? Once you've settled on a name that great, why would you change it? Like with Hacker, I thought we were cool. He acted a bit asshole-ish, but I thought maybe it's not the real Hacker. I don't want to believe this is the real Donda, because why would the real Donda change her name from OC's biggest fan to...
if she has another handle...
Don't fill in blanks for people. I'm asking a rhetorical question. I want these idiots to think about it. Why would this bitch take a name like that when she'd already settled on like the best name ever? What the hell happened? Wow. Baiting with Boldo claims he saw the Riverdales once. That's cool.
Good for him. Or her. Probably him.
Dev Pike claims that Donda has multiple alts. Probably. It sounds like she changed her name. Who cares if that, it's Dev Pike says, you're a dumb OC. That's what happened. Okay. Thanks, man. I thank you. How polite, how friendly. Maybe you'll get some points with your buddies over there. Desperately begging that they'll... Oh, I said OC was dumb. Will you at least let me, hang out for like a minute or two? Good for you. Yeah, your old channel, my ass. Why would you revert back to your old channel when your current channel had such a great name? Nothing Demina is saying makes sense. All right. Pull the lid off. I'll see what I can do. I need you. Okay. You guys all kept telling me put a skillet on the grill. I mean, it looks like it's cooking, but I mean, it looks, and maybe I overfilled it. I put too many potatoes in. I can't get these green beans to touch there's olive oil. I put olive oil. It's getting dark early. Man down, lost one. That's okay. I mean, we tried this once and they didn't come out. Some were burned, some were undercooked, the potatoes. But we'll try it. Maybe I overdid it, but what do you guys think? Suggestions? Starlings? There's another reason. I give him advice. He gives me advice. We help each other. When neither of us know what to do, we go to you people out there in internet land. What do you think? You're the ones who kept telling us, put a cast iron skillet on the grill. You want to get some Pam? A little bit of pitch, a little bit. Don't trip. I always put this on the regular stove top. We wanted the grill taste, the grill. Yes. What do you guys think? Should I have slit these potatoes so they
maybe cut them in half? I don't know.
Oh, maybe I just maybe we'll put a slit in them so they could. All right, put that on. We'll see how these come out. I can do the rest on the. I need you. I need you. Whoa, I need you now, but I know I'd be a fool to go back to you. Whoa, I need you. I'm not sure what's going on here. Horsehead says, "What is the standard, Dev?" I don't know what Dev Pike said. Phil Collins, I don't feel like, I'm not going to scroll up. If somebody said something important, you can repeat. Okay. Wait a minute. If this is the real Dev Pike, he's going about consistency, non-narcy, ability for introspection. Ability for introspection? You're in no position to say that. It's almost like I wonder, is it role playing, or do the ultimate narcissists not know how narcissistic they are? And I'm dead serious. I gave you advice. I tried to warn you. I don't give people orders, but you didn't even stop and reflect. So for someone who behaved the way you did, this is why I was like, I'm really disappointed. I thought he would at least have, a little more wherewithal, at least be open to questioning these things. The absolutism was like some of the most narcissistic and lack of introspective stuff I've ever seen, that you're in no position to judge anybody at this point. And I'm dead serious. Daniel, your behavior, if you had some humility, I might have respect for you. You're still lacking that humility. And I don't know, is it that he's being a troll, or he doesn't realize how incredibly narcissistic he is? What do you think, Brosi? Because this is like some of the most narcissistic shit I've ever heard. And I don't even get all hung up on the narcissistic stuff. This is like really, unless he's trolling, this is some weird shit coming from Dev. What do you think?
He's out of sorts today. So something ain't right. If that's
no, don't just say random shit. It's like, no, he's been a narcissistic weirdo since he tried to get in with that cult, and of course, as I predicted, it backfired. But I said to him, I said, you can be friends if you want, but why are you trying to kowtow? What the fuck is wrong with you? And he didn't want to hear it. Zero. But now you're telling me lack of introspection. Okay, you're in no position to lecture anybody, son. And I'm dead serious when I say it's like, no. Yes, Phil Collins says that my brother, that would be you, is keeping me down. You're holding me back.
That's unfortunate, I guess.
I need you. Yes, Donna, it might have been several people here over the grill streams have said, you ever try to do a cast iron skillet? I said, no. So now we're doing it. I said, fuck it, let's do it. So it was thanks to you, Starlings. I don't know if you yourself ever said it, but several people here have, right? People mentioned this before, yeah. Like cooking vegetables or other small things in a cast iron. Several people have mentioned this, but in some ways, it just becomes like a stove. Might as well put it on the range, a stovetop. Yeah. It's like, it's just basically heating up in this case, charcoal, but you're not really using the grill or the grate. You're just, cooking it on a cast out, which you can do on the stove, but the oven. But yeah, I would try it out. Maybe we'll give it a smoky taste. I don't know. I'm gonna jump a lot. Pretty active chat tonight.
I know.
All right, I'm going down here. I see Dev Pike. OC has the memory of a sieve, or he is adjusting history in his own image yet again. No, I don't adjust history. I'm telling the truth. Diffusey says, Off-Grid laughs at me for being a renter in the hood. Okay. You can move. Do you live with, are you the renter, or is your mother Section 8? Because if you live with your mom in the hood, Off-Grid has you beat living with his mom in a nice retirement community in Oregon. Dev Pike, so he has failed to meet the standard. But okay, you're right. I don't meet any of your standards. Fuck off. Go back and suck Numbnuts' pee-pee over there. I really don't want to hear this. I remember, I'll have to pull it up one of these days. I don't have the phone call we had, but all that stuff you typed to me about zero. And I said, why are you trying to win points and being malicious? You're being malicious. Don't do that, especially to win points with the group. Zero. I'll pull up the fucking Discord fucking shit. This is exactly what happened. And now, rather than own and take responsibility and have some humility, like the ultra narcissist, you're trying to put it on someone else. But hopefully it works. And your fan club over there. You want to be part of that fan club. Maybe we'll let you back in. You can be the pledge, down their hands and knees licking their boots, because that's effectively what you are. And I'm not impressed. What disgusts me the most is the fact, one, why would you want to go that way? And two, when you were warned about it and asked to at least reflect about it, you didn't. So no, you were warned. You deserve everything you got. You deserved it. Disgusting behavior from a narcissist. By the numbers, you're fine. Okay. Why don't you I remember I was saying, oh, we don't have to donate him, Daddy. I'm gonna do this for DBF. We're a group. I'm a man. I'm a man. I'm like, no, you're meddling and getting involved in things that don't concern you to win curry favor with weirdos. What the fuck? No, zero. That's how I remember the last of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dev, that's why it's such a shame. You can be helpful and you have some good points. I was talking about broken clocks. It's not all or not. If I like someone but they have a shitty point, I call them out. If I don't like someone but they're correct about something, I acknowledge it. Yeah, this is what even Dumb said the same thing. I agree with that. It's disappointing. We thought you would have known better. It was just like disappointing. Laffy says he can't tell if he's drunk or buzzed. You're probably drunk. If you really are 21, probably not even. Are you okay, bro? See you falling asleep?
I'm doing fine.
We gotta get up in a minute. See, this is how you do a stream. Yeah, it's good to have both people. Blah, blah, blah. We're really behind here. Thule says, Horace met his wife in the town of Twin Peaks, Washington. No, Horace has told us, again, I know you might be joking. Let's see if Brosi knows. Where did Horsehead meet his wife? If you can take a guess. If you get it wrong, I won't care. Go ahead.
In Texas?
Okay. He met her in South Dakota.
Okay.
South Dakota. He's told us this down in his Black Hills. He's told us the story multiple times. You might not remember everything, but Horace is told he met his wife in South Dakota. All right. See? I actually listen. I forget a lot of stuff, but I pay attention. Okay, Dev Pike, but you didn't give credit. No, I always give credit where credit's due. That's why I even said it's a shame. He had such great points. I'm surprised he'd be this close-minded and narcissistic. Now, credit was given, but with you, it's all or not. It's either you agree with everything I say, you're my enemy. Well, even with what's his name, Penny Pounder or Totem, they're broken clocks. When they're right, I'll give them credit. Likewise, I agree with someone 99% of the time. If I disagree, I disagree. Disagreeing doesn't mean not giving credit, but it was disappointing. You seem to have some kind of intellectual capacity for you, of all people, to do that 180. It's like I kind of almost expected from Aiden, but when you acted all Aiden-y, it was like, oh my God, what's the point of even talking about anything if you didn't have the capacity? Oh my God, like a waste of effort. I didn't waste that much effort with Aiden. Thank God for that. Ooh. Time burglars, I call them. All right, we'll get up in a minute. It's getting dark out here. Danny stuck in another Spurg feedback loop, yeah. And left. Okay, let's give it 30 seconds. I want some beer. 30 seconds, and we're gonna get up and we're gonna see how it's doing. If I had to put on the regular stovetop, I want at least one grill. But oh shit, is this all like smeared now? Condensation. Yes. I got blisters on my fingers. Apparently, I missed some joke about the show Twin Peaks and Horsehead's now in Washington State. Well, Cassandra, if you were paying attention, I've been skipping ahead. Yeah, I'll read a comment, make a point, look down. I'm like 10 comments behind. I'll just jump to the bottom. I missed all I saw was he met his wife somewhere. I'm like, okay, was that the name of the town in Twin Peaks? Who gives a shit? I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to prove to you people I pay attention, I listen, and you people can't be bothered doing the same in return. That includes Cassandra. That includes Horsehead. That includes Danny Boy Dev Pike. And that even includes our own Bro C. Dun dun dun. All right, so I need you.
We could temper potato, I guess.
We could. Well, the string beans look like they're cooking. They look like they actually shrunk a bit. Like it's not less space is being taken up. See that?
Very nice.
Potatoes. I might have to get like a knife and just spear them. Or like the string cook faster. I gotta take them out. I don't.
We don't know.
Do me a favor. We're almost winding down, but we'll. Want to do a Pam? Right here. You keep putting this in the wrong spot. That goes over there. So I'm going to trip on Pam. There we go. You think you can put it back on, or is it a little too... As long as it's got a little heat.
It's too heavy.
No, it was too far away. You don't want to trip. I need you. That's all right. We're going. We'll finish this. This will be our last thing. I'll bring all the shit in. We'll go in. You can have some. Yeah, we're winding down, but not a bad grill stream. About 2 hours, but of course we prepped. And I think we did a good job with the kindling and the fuel.
Yes, we did.
Some nights we don't. It's like this was a perfect. It's still even a couple hours later. We still got plenty. Or so many other times it starts to die. The flames get And I don't know if we had enough kindling or if it was that really old 30-plus-year-old lighter fluid, or if it was this extra shredling. I call it from the shreds. The shredling. I don't know what it was, or it's just the weather. Everything came together nicely that it gave us plenty. I'm even tempted. I'll bring them in. I'm tempted to throw this back on just to heat it up for another minute or two because this looks pretty good. It was bubbling. Those are the ribs in their barbecue, watery soup, honey, maple syrup thing. And I want to see how this. I'm worried about. We'll temp after this. Next time we check, we'll temp a potato, or we can bite into a potato. This is good. That's okay. We'll eat it. So we got some food. Yeah, thank you for explaining things I've missed. But if you're paying attention, I'm not, I read a comment. I was telling my brother I'll expound upon it. And then if I miss 10 comments, well, I can't be bothered scrolling through all that. And sometimes I'm behind. I'm like, oh shit, I'm behind. So I might not get every last thing. You can see, I think the joke with this. Don't be a patronizing, condescending bitch, Cassandra. Really, I missed whatever the fuck they were talking about. I just saw he meant Washington. I'm like, no, South Dakota. If there was some joke I missed, say, you should say, OC, you must have missed it. They were joking around, making a Twin Peaks reference. Oh, okay. Instead, it's OC. I think that when people say that, I think, in other words, they're politely saying you're wrong. You can just say flat out, you're wrong. But even telling me I'm wrong is wrong here because I wasn't paying attention to every fucking thing that was said. So that's condescending. Now, I spurged at my brother and I'm spurging on this bitch Cassandra. Yes, I said, really, Christ. You want to know how a spurg thinks? Proceed.
In my mind, we're not going to go down that road yet. Oh boy!
Oh my God!
Yeah, several of these starlings have been here before. They've seen it. They know. I've lived with it all my life. See, I know. I know.
Well, the beer is pretty good.
It is. It is.
Laffy says when he's 40, he wants to live and stream. He wants to go live and stream grills while drinking Budweiser. Well, didn't you say...
We'll see you in 20 years.
Well, didn't you say... Maybe I'm mistaken, or maybe you were lying. You said, I kind of remind you of your father. I think how old is your father? In his 50s? I forget. But your father likes to grill all the time. He doesn't live stream. You said, I guess you get to a certain age where having a beer and grilling is much more fun, and sitting down your ass it's cooking. It's much more fun than, I don't know, whatever you're doing, getting drunk on whiskey.
Going kayaking.
Yeah, you feel like, just want to have a steak and have a beer and just sit here and... Cassandra, you were being condescending. We all saw it. Don't tell me. You can all go back and rewind. There was it was your polite way of saying, OC doesn't know what's going on. I'll correct him, but I'll try to be nice. Well, I think, meaning, I really know, and here's why you're wrong. But you can't blame me for being wrong because I wasn't even fucking paying attention. And I wasn't paying attention because I said multiple times I wasn't paying attention. No, wait. Laffy says, my father don't grill. That's somebody else.
Says uncle?
No, again, don't fill in blanks. He told us his father. If he's going to say it's somebody else, if he had said, oh, that wasn't my father, it's really my uncle. Okay, but he's saying that's someone else. Don't fill in blanks. Please stop filling in blanks. Don't give these idiots any fuel. My bro, the reason I criticize him, Brosi is too guilty of trying to give you guys the benefit of the doubt and fill in blanks. Is that his uncle? Was Rafter Man, who's fucking 30 years old, and is he born in 85? It's like, don't fill in blanks for these idiots. Don't do that. You can see them lying all the time. They're a bunch of essays.
Who cares? I mean,
me. Just shut up. It's my stream.
You're gonna understand they're probably gonna lie anyway.
It's fine.
Just have fun.
I admire. If people are going to lie, at least be consistent with their lies. When people start fucking up, I can't remember what they said. It's like, okay, don't help them lie. That's what I'm saying to you, bro. See, don't help these retards lie. Christ. Don't give them any fuel. Don't give them fire. I'm actually afraid if you start streaming, you'll just be, oh my God. Yes, Dev Pike agrees. The lead idiot, the self-proclaimed lead idiot, Dev Pike. Exactly. You narcissists act like fucking morons. Thule says, just don't help next time, let it be. What are you talking about? I agree. Don't say anything. Let's let it be. Let them answer. Don't try to answer for them. Let these idiots, like, give them a rope to hang themselves with. Dev Pike says, no, you're the lead idiot, OC. Yes, you're right. I'm the lead idiot. You go back, suck DBF's pee-pee, make some videos with Aiden, have fun, see how long that lasts. It's funny. I'm the lead idiot. I'm still being polite and talking with you. Like, I would always talk with them. You, just like them, you have this hatred. You're our enemy now. We fucking hate you. It's like, dude, I'm actually still talking with you. All right. I'll have to do a poll. I've never banned anyone. Do I have to ban Dev Pike? I don't like banning people, but if Dev Pike feels like, oh, you're the lead idiot, you yourself are too stupid to get away. I'm like the Venus flytrap. Then maybe for your own safety, I should ban you so you don't get sucked up into the orbit of lead idiot here. Because your narcissism, Danny, and your behavior is disgusting. And your lack of self-reflection. Some of these people don't have the ability. You seem to demonstrate an ability. Then you did a 180, which made me think, wow, this guy was just putting on some actor. He's a moron. Crazy. I am not impressed with you at all in your behavior. It's disgusting. And it is. This isn't bullying. Criticism is not bullying. I think Danny misunderstands. Bullying is malicious intent. What you wanted to do is very, very malicious. Criticizing someone, saying, I think you're wrong. I think that's stupid. I think you did this. That's not bullying. Having a difference of opinion, criticizing, pointing out things you don't agree with, that's not bullying. You don't know what bullying is. You wanted to be a bully, and I said, don't be a bully, especially to win to curry favor in a social group that hates you to begin with, you idiot. So yeah, you don't even know. You got to figure out what bully. You don't even know what a narcissist. You got to learn what narcissism and bullying is before you even check back. And maybe what an idiot is. Maybe you don't even know these basic terms. This is not bullying. This is how is this bullying? Am I saying, hey, yeah? How is this? Am I bullying Dev Pike?
Yeah, calling people idiots and bitches is very much bullying. You can critique them, but you don't have to insult and demean them. All you do is insult and demean people with a touch of critique, and you claim it's critique. That's what's going on here. If you want to critique someone, it should be like 99% critique, maybe a little light insult, but you just love to insult and put people down and say you're critiquing when you're not. You're really just bullying them.
And like I was saying before about Bro C not paying attention, don't fill in blanks for people and observe their behavior. If someone comes here, you're an Aussie, you're a piece of shit, you change history. Okay, if that's how we're talking to each other, well, you're a fucking moron for wanting to go that route. If that's how you can talk to people the way they talk to you. I'm being critical of Danny. It's okay for Danny to come here and say, you're an Aussie, you're stupid, you're a motherfucker. It's okay for him to say that. When I say, well, you're a moron for doing that, I'm disappointing you, Danny. That's bullying. You're not even paying attention. Bro C, I'm glad we're doing the stream. Yes, OC, you're bullying. Yeah, you can't even pay attention. Now I'm being a little bit. You can't even pay attention who's who, what's what. You're in no position to like stick up for these idiots because you're not even paying attention to them. The whole fucking stream, this weirdo's, I'm being polite with him. This weirdo's coming around, acting like an asshole. I'm being nice with him, but when I say, hey, listen, man, I think you need to have some humility. You're a moron. You're bullying me, OC. He's like Aiden. Aiden lured me in. Remember that thing, Aiden? I said, hi, Aiden, how you doing? He started bullying me. It's like Christ. So these people want to bully, and then when you call them out, they say you're the bully. Don't feed them. Don't feed the trolls. Don't feed the trolls. Don't feed the trolls. Don't give ammunition to the liars. This is more of a lesson for Bro C on internet, decorum. What do you guys? It's like Bro C is very quick to feed trolls and fill in blanks for liars, that's criticism.
Now again, you're insulting me and making fun of me.
Yes, because I think what you're doing is stupid.
That's not a part of critiquing.
That is critiquing.
No,
critiquing is criticism. It's saying you're wrong. Here's why I think you're wrong.
It's not bullying.
No, it's not bullying. That's not what I'm doing is critiquing.
No,
correct.
You're bullying.
How am I bullying?
You're trying to insult me and put me down by calling me an idiot and a lesser human being. That's
why did I say you're lesser? I said don't feed. Don't feed the trolls. Don't, if you're not paying attention, don't fill in blanks for them. Do not do that. Then you I guess you guys are all narcissists. You want to remember, what did I just say to you? I said, don't feed trolls. Don't invent shit. Don't give them ammunition. When did I ever say, lesser be? What did I say? That's not what I fucking said.
You're assuming what I'm doing and you're wrong. It's not what I'm doing at all.
Well, then you can say, you're wrong. Here's why. You haven't given me anything. All you do, just like Danny Boy, you're bullying me. okay. Why didn't you offer an actual counter criticism saying, no, see, I disagree with you, here's why. You say, bro, I disagree with you, here's why. And you can, instead of saying, well, you're very much, you're not offering any counter criticism. You guys don't know how to critique, to criticize. To you want to be bullies, and then when you're called, you're called out on it, it's just, you're bullying me now. So like that with that Aiden weirdo, this is weirdo Dev Pike. It's like these people are fucking weirdos. And I'm a weirdo too, but you can, ooh. Take a look, buddy. This looks, hold on. This is looking done-ish. I might take the strings out. Oh, look, that's good. Want to try it? Let's temp one. It might become, I know you're tired too. You don't even know you're, Bro C is a little drunk and tired. Happens to all of us. Bro C fights back. Come on, Bro C. That's what Dev Pike is. If someone strokes his ego or you stroke theirs, yeah, go after him.
100.
Oh, wow. But how is it? Let's take a look. Where's the... All right. Hot. Hot, but nice and soft. Here. Hold on.
Let it cool down a bit.
I might throw some more on. Hold on, wait. All right. Can you grab that? I might throw some more on. This is pretty good. All right. It's nice and soft. I was afraid it was... Like, last time I did this, it was burning on the outside, crisp and burned, but the inside was still, like, raw. This is like, ooh. I might do one more. If you want to go and start eating, I'll do one more batch.
Add a little more oil.
Yes.
And then just dump it right onto here.
But I don't think I can pick up this skillet right now. It's going to be hot as fuck.
See those potatoes, like the air escaping?
Yep. In fact, the green beans might be a little over, but that's okay. They'll mix nicely. Look at that. Oh, wow. This was a good idea. For those of you who suggested I do this, thank you. I give credit where credit's due, and I criticize where criticism is due. And when people come on and call me an asshole, I say, that's fine, you can call me an asshole. And when I say, well, I think you're an asshole, oh my God, you're bullying me. Well, it's okay for you to come on here and call me names, but don't dish it out if you can't handle it. And Bro C, don't stick up and fill in blanks for trolls and assholes and narcissies. Don't do that. You got to watch yourself with that. Don't play. I'm afraid the reason we can't split up, you'll get taken advantage of. You really want to fall for these idiots. Okay, let's do this. You got to be cautious. And I'm still talking to them, but it's like, you got to be cautious. You see the way these people behave? It's like, I'll read your comments, guys, in a moment. Right now we're doing this. All right. A little more, little Olivia oil. Just a little. Okay. You dump them all, whatever you think is best. Unless you want to do them, I don't have any left. There's a lot, not really. You can do them all, why not? Yeah, not bad. Okay. So one bag is like 2 skillets full. All right.
Some of these.
You tell me. You think it'll fit? If you want to put a few on, it'll fit. Good. But I want to do a little spice melange, or whatever this is, the poor man's spice melange. Hold on. We got to add some more. Yes, I'm touching with my filthy bare hands. What I want to do is get some more. Uh-oh, down to 10%. We might be ending soon. I want to add some more. Well, it's okay. We're almost done grilling. Yeah, about 10%. I want to add. Hit that. If I have to put some more on, I will. Are we getting any fire or no? Oh yeah, we are. Look at that. Okay. How long would you say that was? 10 minutes? Let's ask the Starlings if they're good for anything. Because it's hot as hell, but it's nice and hot as hell.
Well cooked.
But well cooked, yeah. Back. The green beans taste kind of French fry-y because they cook potato. This tastes like French fries.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Hot. Oh God. Fully cooked. Hot as hell. Gotta cool down. But it was good. Mixing and mingling the string beans with the little potatoes, those creamer yellow potatoes. All right. Give me a minute. We're gonna run out. This will probably die. The stream will probably come to an end, which tends to happen. But here, I'm pouring Brosia beer. Look good. And I'll pour myself. Okay. Now that that's done, now I can tend to your shit. What is everyone going on about? Christ. Dev Pike, the sound of OC's ego being. You're absolutely right. I'm an narky, idiot, moron. My my ego is being shattered. You're absolutely right. You're a genius. Go back and hang out with your buddies. I don't want to look at you anymore. Fuck off. You're not welcome here anymore. If that's how you want to be, you're not welcome. Because you shattered my ego. I'm being polite with you. What more do you want? To listen to your stupid blah 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 blah, your tales of woe? Because you would throw anybody under the bus if you thought. I've had this happen. You're at the bottom of the social totem pole. You try to be friends with the other losers, but they see it as their chance to be a stepping stone. I can be That's exactly what you did, and I don't trust people like you. Don't want to be friends with people like you. So good. Fuck off. You're tell yourself whatever you want. Fuck off. I don't want to deal with people like you. I've dealt with this. Bottom feeders. Losers like me, instead of, hey, let's get along and be friends, they pretend to be your friend until they think they have a chance to rise up in the hierarchy, and they act like jackasses. And that's exactly what you are. That's how I see you, which is why I have no respect for you. And I'm being honest, Dev Pike. Sorry if I hurt your ego there. That's how you come across. And it's like, I'm still being polite and listening to you, but why are you even here? Go back to your friend. Oh, that's right. They kicked you out again. You're still a loser. Okay, good. Why don't I carry my weight? Because I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna die of a heart attack. I'm a narky. Beer's way better than liquor. Holy fuck. So okay. Oh, baiting with Baldo. Let's hang out and you will not regret. Well, first you got to call into one of my shows, show your face. We just met, man. You're claiming you're brand new here and you want to meet me already. It's kind of weird. JT, the broken clock. Pike running out of but because he alienates people. I just, I might alienate. My intent was never malicious. I can be critical. Bro C loves the idea of, they're criticizing OC, so I can join in. Yeah, sure, there, sure, that. But Bro C's the same kind of guy who just, fills in blanks for people. I always tell them, don't fill in blanks. Let these idiots hang themselves if they can't remember their own stories. Don't guess if you're not paying attention. Yes, you can be an asshole sometimes, so I agree. You got to stop, look at the totality. So yes, where are we? Yes, it's all lies. You're a wonderful hero and you're the victim like always. What do you want me to tell you? What do you want? Tell me what you think is the truth so I can tell you what I believe and you can fly away. Fly away and be free. Oh, there's another occupational click. That's probably Dev Pike. No, it's probably might be one of the people. Oh, turn on super saving mode. Oh shit. I think I'm down to 5%. All right. Laffy is a brain dead Zoomer. You're both very similar, which is ironic. It's JT. Okay. Last thoughts. I'm going to end this now because I'm down to 5%. So I got to end this now. But the grill's coming to an end. Like I said, we had the steaks came out great, except that one experimental steak. I'll finish this last. It's the last of the potatoes, right? We'll finish it off and we'll start heading in. So let's end it now. Any last thoughts here? Maybe I'll come on later. Maybe I won't. But I mean, any last. Baiting with Baldo says he has 100,000 subs. Well, for someone with so many subs, why are you coming to this coffee house begging some backwoods nobody to be? You'll have to come on my show sometime or fuck off. I just like I told Dev Pike. If you guys don't fly away and be free, it's so over. Maybe I'll come back on later. I'll see how I feel, Thule. I'll see if and how I feel. I do want to show you the dumpster, but now it's getting dark and rainy. Plus, Brocy is falling asleep. I got some shit done tonight. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll come on and.
Yeah, it would be nice if you get some shit done. Tonight.
What'd you say? We're dying because again.
Oh yes, we have a lot of shit around here to get done, which he could do tonight. But he'll probably stream for 5 hours and do nothing.
But you should never join in that bandwagon, like Brocy. Brocy has his grievances with me. When someone criticizes me for something totally off kilter, don't join in just to get back at me for something you're upset about. You got to look at the whole totality, and I think most of you struggle with that. And you're given warnings, and you can have some humility or not. Anyway, for now, occupational click out.